Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on your time and your location, where you reside in this part of this world. Depend on your time and location. And also good night to those it is their night. This your brother, Biafra is my home TV. I salute all the genuine Biafrans, and I greet all the genuine Biafrans once again. I summon your courage, and I greet you. As you come, please endeavor to like and share the program. It's very important as you do so, because whenever you share, it makes other people to know that we are alive, so they can come to share and also to listen, or things that we have to do because of our freedom. It is very, very important that you do so. And as you do so, may Chukwu Okabia, my Holy Spirit in heaven, continue to bless you and keep us alive. And may He protect us anywhere we are in this world. Whatever we are fighting, whatever we are supporting, our freedom, our government, to save our life and our land. May He grant us all our good desires and all our good wishes. May He blind the eyes and close the mouth of the enemies who don't want us to be free, who think that this thing is a lifetime something for their life until they die, that they see it as an business they have to come and do. May He punish them and remove them in our way. May they never see good in this life. May what they wish us go back to them in 7 times fold. As we do so, as I welcome you, please like the program. Like. The like on this program is on the front of your screen there. You can see 3 dots. 1, 2, just click on that 3 dots. It will push you to like. Please do so, or share the program. Anyone, please try and do so for me. Well, we are here only to support our freedom. We, as the new nation, march in Africa out from Nigeria, outright moving out from Nigeria. We are declared our nation, because the nation has come to timeline to exist in 1976/1970 as a nation. Before the British Empire with their evil way come to merge us together with those that we don't have the same culture, we are not from the same tribe, we are not nothing, even common our dressing, we are not the same people. Instead of them to divide our tribal line, they are dividing us in a way that they are not supposed to divide us. They divide us in a way that we suffered. They divide us they do us divide and rule. When they come to our side, they tampered our map, remove some of our brothers, Igbo's brothers, take them to north, take them to different areas of the country, dividing for us not to be one. But we have find our foot back to live together, to be one people again. So as you come, please like the program. The like on this program, you will see a 3 dot in front of your phone. Click on that 3 dot so you can be able to like the program and also to subscribe on the YouTube page so you can move on. We are here to talk about our United States of Biafra that was declared on November 29, 2024. That is what we need this time around. Because after over a 1 decade, after 12 years, into 18 years, we keep on fighting, we keep on gathering and shouting in the protests here and there. But we find out that the protest is not yielding any results. The most important result we need is only when we have a nation that can put a document down is when it's going to yield a very vital result. That is what we all must know. And we went to Finland. We declared our independence of United States of Biafra as a new nation. So when you see us here, we are here to support our nation. That is why we are here. We are here to say that it's our right to choose who will govern us. It's our right to say that we are a new nation. It's our right of self-defense. It's our right. It's our right to stay in our land and say, this is how we want this land, this is how we want everything to be going on here. It's our right also. But as we continue this morning, let us listen to the voice of Onenduma and Nandikan. It is very, very imperative that we listen to the voice of Onenduma before we go on to what we have this morning.
Is listening, including Barack Obama. I must worship Chukwu Biam. It is not only right, it is my duty and responsibility to do so, because if not for you, we will not be here. Therefore, you will allow me to make reference to the scriptures once again this very evening, as together we say, Our Father who art in heaven. We must acknowledge him and his place of abode. As our sister will say, Ubinigwe is the angels of heaven worship you. How about us who are mere mortals? Why should we not worship you? This evening cannot be an exception. Only you can see the hearts of men. Don't we love your word? Don't we care about your statutes? Do we not keep your commandments? Therefore, come down and be merciful unto your children. You will give us our heart's desires. And what do we deserve? What do we desire? What do we cherish and what do we crave above everything else? We simply want to be free. You will unshackle us from the damnation that man created, because you are Chukwu Biama, the creator of the heavens and the earth. The white man calls you God. We call you Okike, creation itself. Only you asked us to come. You asked us to come to do exactly what we are preparing ourselves to do this evening, to worship you in truth and in honesty, to remain incorruptible, whiter than white and whiter than snow. Now, our sons are more the essence of spontaneity when you want to riot. It is spontaneous, it is not planned. They didn't ask for guns nor bullets. They went out and they did the needful. Until we came to address them, the IPOB family watcher is exceptionally formidable. And we commend them for their gallantry and their bravery and ask them to continue to behave the same way. That is the only way to ensure there is no more senseless killing, that the zoological police and the army will refrain from the wanton destruction of lives and properties regularly visited upon our people because of our docility and imbecility. We can no longer tolerate it. Therefore, I welcome what the Dirty Watcher and what is continuing in Aba. The zoo police is our enemy. The army is our enemy. If you find them, you kill them. It is a standing order that will never ever change. In the case of Aba, we don't want people to forget what happened. And actually, they killed 3 people in total in Aba. We must avenge their death by continually hounding these people wherever we find them. You know where anything you can use to destroy the zoo police, you must do so, because they are evil. Buhari sent them to kill us. Buhari is a killer. He is a dictator, and as every evidence abound, which I shall bring to your knowledge this evening, these feudal overlords are at it once again. They are at it once again, sending sleeper cells to come into Biafra land wearing police and army uniforms to kill people. They think we don't know. We are telling the world what this Buhari is doing right now. They may not want to listen, but in time, as I tell them all the time, they will be compelled to listen. They must listen to us. We are not begging anybody to listen to us, because in the end, you will and you must listen to us. This is Radio Biafra, in case you do not know. The only radio station in the world where the truth is spoken, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You may not understand nor comprehend it, because sometimes it is exceptionally very complicated for those with undiscerning spirits to be able to comprehend. You will be able to understand what we are doing. You will understand precisely and convincingly what we are here for. It is to restore the kingdom of heaven upon the face of the earth. Everything that is evil that is before us will fall. That is a categorical assurance. Ask our enemies, they have fallen, and they will continue to fall. We have done nothing wrong to nobody. We have not broken any laws. We are doing what is right before the throne of grace of heaven and the laws of man on this very earth. All we are asking for is to be set free. We want to go and develop where we come from. We want to build an economy without oil. We want to build an economy without dependence on gas exports. We want to build an economy away from allocation. We want to build an economy based on people who are sound, sensible, educated, intelligent enough to be able to fashion out for themselves means of livelihood without having to depend on selling one produce or the other for survival. That is why we are formidable, I tell you. That is why this is indigenous people of Biafra. We are IPOB under one central command, under one leadership, under one directorate, under one coordination all over the world. And there is only one indigenous people of Biafra. Come over, we are aware now. They want to establish fake groups. They want to deceive you. They want to cheat you. Some idiots may answer IPOB, but you must understand they are not one of us. It is the same thing as Boko Haram wearing police and army uniform to go and kill people. These people are not part of us and can never ever be. How would you say? Then I got Buhari. The products of APC. These are evil men and little boys. We must counter them wherever we see them. They are not IPOB. We have no government. The government of indigenous people of Biafra is the indigenous people of Biafra. When the time comes, Biafrans will vote and decide who will govern. Are servants of the people, as we shall continually demonstrate. Allow me to repeat what I said before. We are not a government, I tell you. I must warn and caution you. We are the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. There is no office. There is no government, there is no addition. Of course, we have an embassy, that is true. That embassy is not an organization. We don't run any other website apart from ipob.org. We don't have any other radio station on this earth apart from Radio Biafra. I'm aware that I was set up with APC. They set up 1 or 2 radio stations to answer our name as part of their subterfuge and agent provocateur, but they will not prevail, they will not succeed. They cannot survive the heat because we are ordained, baptized in this very fire of truth and honesty. That is why we preach it without compromise. There is no other way to do it. We are the children of light. That is why we have come, or should I say, That is why Chukwukika Biama determined that we should come. That is why this evening, as always, we must preach his gospel. No particular. We must preach it to the fullest. Only those who are blessed can partake or participate. Only those that seek knowledge. Only those that seek the light. Only those that seek the truth. The seekers of wisdom, the seekers of knowledge are welcome to partake and participate. Or else you are a non-entity. Here we assemble the children of the Most High. They have come this evening all over the world. They have gathered around their listening devices from your simple transistor radio, of course, transmitting via CHK 102.1. Some of you are listening via satellite because we have comprehensively crushed and defeated the zoo attempt to muscle this very platform of truth. We epitomize righteousness. We epitomize everything that is beautiful about the wonderful people of Biafra. Any attempt to foreclose this very platform will be resisted. We have crushed the Zoo Broadcasting Corporation. We are unclosable. We are unjammable. We are on 2 satellite platforms. They will do their best, but they can never prevail. Because in the end, we always win. Never forget that. We are on 2 satellites, I tell you. Not 1, but 2. Join us on. We launched our app on BlackBerry as well. That we always crush them, or we crush them into the dust. Radio Biafran. There was a slight intermittency, but I am delighted and very Biama. Everything else is rubbish. Apostasy, blasphemy, anything else is idolatry. Source of Babuchineke. You will have mercy upon your children. That they may worship you. They will bless and they will worship, glorify and honor your name forever and ever. He said, my name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Heaven forbid. I lead indigenous people of Biafra all over the world. You don't have a government yet. When you do, I will tell you. And I will not be the one leading it, I can assure you. When the time is right. Right now, we have no government because we do not lie. And I have to say, people wonder what is the secret. We don't lie. What will you do to me if I tell you the truth? You don't do anything. Therefore, we look at you and we tell you the truth. And I have to ask, we don't claim something that we are not. We do not inflate something that the world may find us acceptable. We prepare our message to be acidic as possible, that the fake ones may.
Do you hear all the words of Nnamdi Kanu, the sincerity man, like Simon Eba, like Tongozi Arabese, those who keep telling you the truth, and even though the truth is very bitter, even though that you will not like to abide by the truth. But when we don't have a government, do you claim we have a government? No, even under Simon Eba. But Nnamdi Kanu said that people will give mandate for the government. Today, the people has given over 50 million votes for the government. For us to have a government. Now we are in government. He said a time will come. And when that time comes, he is not going to be the one. Today, is he the one? The answer is no. He is not the one leading, but he's still the only. A time will come when you will see things he said and how everything is happening, then you will know that that time has come. With all that is playing out today, you know that that time that we needed leader, we needed the government is right now, and the government is what we are into right now. So whoever that is not supporting this government is not obeying the words of Mazen Nandekan, that we have only under one chain of command. These are very important that you listen to it and accept it, because if you are in now that we have finally have that government that Mazen Nandekan talk about, and you are not paying attention, you are not listening from this government, you are not under the government, that means you are the enemy of the people. Because it is very imperative that you understand now that we are in a government. We are no longer when we don't have a government. And when we do not have a government, we did not claim that we have a government. Remember that. We didn't claim that we are a government. But now in 2024, we have a government and we are running the government. And whether you are Biafran Liberation Army, whoever you are, if you are not connecting, if you are not taking the order from the government of Biafra, you are not being sincere. The Umazakan said it must be under one chain command. Under one chain command. The command must come from United States of Biafra. Because of you being a military in Biafra land doesn't give you authority to have another command or to command Biafran people to listen to you. No. You take instruction from the command from the government of the United States of Biafra. That is how it goes, because in every country, listening from their president to those that are in charge of the every offices, for them to do what? For them to listen attentively, for them to, take a command from the government. This is how it works, and this is how it's supposed to be, not other way around. When you listen to words of Mazen Nandekan, what really do you pick from his words that is happening currently now? That you must know that we are where? We are in government. We are no longer on the era of just only IPOB. Yes. Now we have, and we do have a government. Like he said, when we don't have a government, we are not proving that we have a government. But now that we have a government, we want to prove to the world that we have a government. We are not hiding what we have, and we don't claim. Unless you don't want to see the truth and focus on the truth, and unless you don't want to follow the movement of the people, unless you don't want to follow the movement moving forward of what we are doing. Please, I beg you to subscribe on the YouTube page, and I also beg you to like the program. It is very important. Please like the program. There is a 3 dot on your phone. Touch on that 3 dot, it will open. You will see like. Please like the program so others can know that we are live. Because the main topic we have to discuss today about Finland. After their independence in December 6, 1917, war broke out in Finland. Finland fight themselves. There is people they call red and white Finland. They go into war. Today we want to know why that war happened, and what really happened to Finland after their independence. We'll take a break. I see DOS bros on the go. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. I see my brother Boshia. I see you, Tutuoma, my brother. Thank you also for standing on the I'm not only the one standing on the part of the, you also stand on the part of the truth. That is why you are here. You also standing on the right side. You also doing the next. That is why you are always here. Thank you for coming. I see gift to KK. I greet you, gift also. Good morning from here. Also, it's morning here. We are in the world of airborne that is moving forward. like Madan Kano said, that we must fast forward what we are doing. That we must fast forward what we are doing. But it's very impressive as I say, welcome. Please welcome another person by liking and sharing the program. Because this morning we want to expose things about Finland they are hiding, and let us know that the Finland even did worse more than what we are doing today. That Finland, what happened to them is worse than more than happened to we Biafrans after we have declared our independence. The same thing that is going on today in the midst of us. The same that people are falling apart, people are scattering, people want to scatter the government. It also happened in Finland. And remember that in that Finland declaration in independence, it happened the same as Helsinki, where we went to declare our own independence. So if it is something that's inherited from, we inherited this fight we are into now from what happened in Finland after they declared their independence in Helsinki, Latin Finland. The same place. So there's something happened. But we are waiting to the like up to 10 to 15, so people can share the program, can tag Finland authority, can tag anybody from Finland, for them to know that we knew what we are doing, and what they did in their own time was worse in what we are doing right now. That is one thing that we all must understand. That is one that we all must know. That is one thing that you have to bear in your mind. We want to do that today. We have started from yesterday, from 2 days ago, today making the third day. We go back to expose Finland history, how they get their own independence, and what happened between Finland and Finland also. But Finland has two colors. There is red and there is white in Finland. So a lot of things happened there. But they feel like they will cover it up. They feel like nobody will know. But we want to tell them, yes, we know what happened to you. That you have a brutal war. That you fight for your independence. That what we are doing today is what you did in your own time. But nobody stopped you. Nobody jailed any of your citizens. That is why I'm going to ask Finland the question. The crime of Mas Simon Ekpa, is it because of he declared and he said in your country to fight for freedom of his own people? But I also want to remind Finland that they said there is only 3 ways for a freedom fighter. That 3 ways is where one is in exile, one is in prison, another place is in grave. And in all these 3 places, we are there before Finland come and set us back, before Finland come and do their shenanigans, before Finland decided to spoil their image, spoil the reputation that they had with the Biafran people in 1967/1970. This present Finland has spoiled it. So in that book record we put Finland, we have removed them from there because Finland has colluded with the Nigerian government to make sure that they destroy the Biafran people. But we are not going to allow Finland to do that to us because Chukwu Okabiam is with us. He sent us to do something. He sent us in this world to us that we deserve freedom. That is what his son did, so set us free from the sin. That's what we always tell that Jesus Christ is also a freedom fighter. The Son of God is what? A freedom fighter. If you never knew this, I want you to know it from today. That is why he died. That's why the people castigated him. Like the way you see today, they are castigating Mas Nnamdi Kanu, they are castigating Mas Simon Ekpa. These are things that we all must know. And these are things that happen in our own time. These are things that you, as a Biafra, must understand. That only crime of Mas Simon Ekpa was standing in Finland to save his people. That is crime committed in Finland. Because Finland, nobody destroyed them. Nobody jailed them when they were fighting for their freedom. But today, they decided to jail Mas Simon Ekpa. But today, they decided to say that we are not doing it well. But today, what Finland did in their own was worst in this life. The Finland they buy each other with gun and bullets. It happens to Finland. I said what? I said that this happened to Finland. Finland fight one another. Finland went into a brutal war because of their own independence. Not only with Russia. After fighting with Russia and they declared their independence, what's happened? Finland, they fought themselves. Finland did what? I said today that Finland, they fought themselves. Not the one that they fought together with Russia, no. Even when they are fighting Russia, the real people in Finland was supporting Russia. That is what you see happening here today. When we are here fighting Nigeria government for them to leave our land, for them to know that Biafra land is not that you are a foreigner here, it has to leave. Our people are fighting us back. I said what? Our people are fighting us back. That is what is happening today. And that is one thing that we all must know that is happening. The same method of Finland, the same method of Russia then, when the bad people was leading Russia, not now Putin was there, because we must exempt him from this. Today, Putin understands that every country must have their own freedom, must have their own alliance, must govern themselves. That is part of it. That is one thing that we all must know. That is one thing that we needed to do for this movement. You need to understand what you are doing. You need to learn a lesson from those who have done such a thing in the past. That is why I'm here to tell that this morning that Finland has done worse than what we Biafrans are doing today. Finland has come even on their own. But the question is that nobody, I said what? I said nobody questioned Finland. Nobody arrested them. Nobody kidnapped them. Nobody said that you people are inciting people in Finland. Nobody does that. But on our own case today, what happened? Finland colluded with Nigeria to be telling us cock and bull story, to be treating us in the way they think that they can treat us. But we are here to tell them, no matter what you do to our told dear, that what matters most is that we, Biafra, has stand up and declare our nation. And we said, nobody born of human will stop us from this our declaration. Nobody will stop us being a new nation. It's only we that can stop ourselves for being a new nation. If you have declared your independence and nobody fight you and nobody did anything to you because of you was not in exile, but you call a country to come and support you, you call Germany, they come, they intervene. Is it not what you did? Why in our own time, Obatobie said, Finland, you can be a mediator. You can come and help us and solve this problem that we are into. We need you to come in. Then for you to come in, the only way you come in is to do what? Is to arrest Obatobie. That is the only way you come see into what we are doing. That is the only way that you, Finland, think that you are a human being, but without knowing that what you did is a crime against humanity and is abomination in the eyes of God. By telling a man who come to serve his people that he's inciting his people because you colluded with Nigeria government to do this evil. Because of you want your economy to be boosted. Because of you want your economy, people to know you. How do people know you when you are evil? Remember that any country who puts soil hand into Nigeria corruption, that country is going down the same way Nigeria is going down. So Finland is going on, no matter what they think that the Alexander Stubb thing that he's doing. You can only be good for Finland when they render apology to Biafran and to Simon and free him, discharge him and quit him. He said it 2 weeks, the 2 weeks has passed. Finland, you said it 2 weeks, the 2 weeks has passed. Why are you keeping him? Because of he's a black man. Oh, because he comes from Africa. Because he's an Biafran. That is why Finland has done. That's to keep him as Simon. Nothing more than that. Despite this Biafra issue, did he committed any crime before? Finland. Did Simon committed any crime in Finland? That after you have found out that the crime, the allegation and the government put to him that is not true, that is a false allegation, and you still holding on your evil way, Finland, because you want to do exchange, human being and human resources. That is what you think you can do. That's understood. That is why you are building what you are building in Nigeria. But that you are building will be vanished, and it will disappear. It will all be destroyed. The same people who give it to you will destroy it because they only know how to use people. You have come and they will use you. But let me tell you, no matter how they use you, not Manaba told you can't use him and reach your colony, because that your colony will fall down. As of now, you are keeping him, and a lot of things will start happening in Finland very soon, and you'll be asking yourself, why is it happening? Because of you touched a man of God. You touched anointed one of Biafran people, which is Simon Eba. What you are doing to him, you will repeat times 4 in your life, Finland. It will backfire back. Release him. He is fighting for our freedom. He's fighting for my own destiny and my unborn and my born children. And what he's nothing more than that. Why don't you tell him when he submitted a document of what he's about to do? Why don't your former president told him, do not do this in this country? If you want to fight for this, you have Biafra. Please leave our country. Did you tell him that? And why did, when we have convention, you will give him your police to guide him? Why are you doing that when you know you can keep him till today? Why do you not tell him when you see his movement and call him, say, please, we cannot condone this here. We want you to leave our country, Finland. Did you do that to Simon and he continue staying in your country to fight for his freedom? He could have found his way where you can sit and do what he's doing. Do you give him a time and say, we give this period of time, please leave our country. We don't want you to be here and be talking about this here freedom of Biafra of that people no longer recognize Biafra anymore. You no longer know Biafra anymore. Our national anthem, where does it come from? It's not from a man from your country. Why do you decided to do this, Finland? Because of evil money, because of evil business, because of you have a man that look like a dry stick on his face, who were very wicked, who another leader of a terrorist. That leader of Nigeria terrorists you met in Nigeria, he will sponsor terrorists in your country, and a lot of things will happen. That place, that's on high level, we hold you, Finland. This Alexander Stubb has spoiled it. That is why I call on people of Finland to warn Alexander Stubb to release Simon Eba, to discharge him and acquit him. He is a freedom fighter, is not a crime. A self-defense is not a crime. Even if it's a crime, why did you fight? You, Finland, even committed a crime on your own time because you killed your own citizens. You went for war from January, from time of your independence, over a period of 8 months, you fought your own people. Red and white Finnish people fought a brutal war in Finland. We are waiting for the lights to get up to 12 so we can be able to play what happened in Finland after their independence in 1917 December. What happened? That is where we are going this morning. So I am waiting for the light to get up to 10. So please, if you know you are watching and you never like, please like, because we need to expose Finland's secrets, how they went into brutal war within themselves before Germany intervened, before they connected their voting and everything went well for them. And that is people that you're seeing today that are fighting and arresting Biafrans who stood up to save their people's life in Biafra land. Please let the like continue going. We are waiting for the likes. So please, once the like increases more, then we are going to be playing our videos and things we have to do today We are waiting for that. Please. That is why I'm still making all this intro for you to understand what we are going to do here today. We are going to know how Finland, by themselves, for over 1 year after their independence, after their independence, we have to know that today. Because when we need to expose the secret of Finland and their evil deeds and all the things they did to Biafran people, that you will know today that those things they are doing to Simon Ekpa, that Finland did worse on their own time. That Robert Obi never committed those kind of crime that Finland even committed to buying their own citizen. I said what? Finland buy their own citizen. That's one thing what we almost know. Please, if you are here, you never like the program, please like and subscribe on YouTube page. I said the like is the 3 dots you see in front of your phone in straight line there. There is a 3 dot. Please click on that 3 dots. It will brings like. We are waiting for the like so you can start. We want people to gather here before we can start playing those videos. It is very important. It is. So that the video can go viral. So we can tag them on our S handle. You can share on your S handle, please, also. So the Finland will know that we are not playing. That what we are here to do, it is very, very important to us as the real and genuine Biafrans. And it is our right. It is our right to choose who will govern us. It is our right to live our life the way we want it. Not the way that anybody will come and tell us how we live. We are the owner of the land. We choose how we live our life. I said what? We choose how we live our life. We have over 50 million votes that voted for this United States of Biafra as a new nation. Finland, did not have it. Finland, you did not have over 50 million votes. You only have 193 on the count that those who voted for you people to become Finland, to answer Finland today, for your independence that you declared on December 6, 1917, for you to hold. We got more vote more than you, Finland, and the population we Biafra outlined you, Finland. So what we are doing today is just a mess, and you are bringing a shame to the Finland, to the land of the Finland. That's what we are doing today. The world has seen what you are doing, and they will know that you are an evil man. The world is seeing what we are doing, and then they will know that you are evil man. That is how they see you today, as an evil human being. And that is who you are. Until this Obi, until this our PM, because he's so dearly to us. He is our PM. We ask him to talk for us. We ask him to speak for us. We ask him to fight for us. We ask him to be our leader. When our leader Mazen Kanu is in dungeon, we ask him go on and do what? Lead their face of the Biafran people. It's never a crime. It's never what? A crime. That's why I said that whatever Obi is doing today, that we Biafrans are the one who asked him to do it for us. He did not come out and start doing it by himself. That is the truth that Finland must know. This is the truth that Finland must know. I said what? This is the truth that Finland must know and obey it and release my assignment back for us, because he's so dearly to us. Finland must listen. I said what? Finland must listen. Finland must release Obi for him to join us. It is very, very important. Finland. Release a man that did not committed any crime. release a man who are doing what you, Finland, did in your own time. We ask you to release him. We ask you to release him. He did not commit any crime. I said what? He did not commit any crime, Finland. Release him. We want you to release Obatobi, a man Simon Ebajoko. That is the man that we are asking you to release for us. You must release him. You must. Because what you did on your own time is the worst. You are your own citizen, Finland. I said you are your own citizen, Finland. Why are you pretending as if you are a saint? Why are you pretending as you don't know that what Masamaba is fighting is to save his own people? Finland, why are you doing all this? Is it because of he's a black man? I ask you again, Finland. Is it because of he's a black man? So Finland, you also among those who believe that black man does not deserve a freedom, that black man does not deserve a new nation. Finland, these are my questions. What is the offense of Mas Simon Ekpa, Finland? You never tell us what is the offense. This we are shenanigans with Nigerian government cannot hold. The center cannot hold. There is no amount of what you, Finland, are going to tell us that we are going to accept the evil you did on Mas Simon Ekpa. We will never allow you to rest because you committed this crime. You tampered his human rights. You questioned his human rights. You Finland committed the atrocity in your own time. And today, you don't want to allow us to have our own freedom. So my people, we are going to go into what brings us here today, as we are going to play the video and listen to what happened to Finland in 1917 to 1918 for a period of 1 year. Listen to this, then you will know that what we are doing, that we are doing the right thing. As we move on to play and read the history of Finland, join us, join me, and bring another person to come and listen, and tag Finnish authority that we expose. We are going to expose them on their own atrocity when they were fighting for their own freedom. That is why we are here to do. That is what we are here to do this morning. That is why we're making all this preamble, mentioning them of Finland, for Finland to know that all we are here to do this morning is all about Finland. It's all about Finland. That is why we are here this morning. So please endeavor to like, share, and subscribe. Please, it's very important as you do so. My fellow Biafran, it's very important because only us cannot hear this. The so-called Finland must hear it from us, that we know their history also. They must know that we know their history. It's very imperative that as you do so, I ask you to please like and share the program. Now we go into the main business that will bring us here today. Only that we are waiting for the likes. Our people are still sleeping, so once they are coming, they will listen later or now. Whatever, anytime you listen, please try and subscribe on the YouTube page, because we must expose Finland to the evil they have committed against us. So let us go on and listen.
Was a direct consequence of the social, economic and political tensions that had been simmering for years, exacerbated by the power vacuum created by Russia's own revolution. Here's what happened. The factions. The Reds, primarily composed of the socialist and
population, including industrial workers, tenant farmers and landless labourers. They sought to establish a socialist republic, inspired by the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia. They formed paramilitary units known as the Red Guards. The Whites consisted of conservative and bourgeois elements, including landowners, businessmen, the middle class and many peasants. They aimed to establish a non-socialist, independent Finland, fearing the spread of communism. They formed the White Guards, also known as the Civil Guard. Their forces were led by General Carl Gustav Emil Mannerheim. The conflict, escalation. Tensions escalated in late 1917 and early 1918 with both sides arming themselves and forming their own governments. The Reds seized control of Helsinki and much of industrialized southern Finland, while the Whites established their provisional government in Vaasa. Foreign involvement. Both sides received external support. The Reds received some assistance from Bolshevik Russia, while the Whites were significantly aided by Imperial Germany, which aimed to prevent Bolshevik influence and establish a pro-German regime in Finland. Brutal warfare. The war was marked by fierce fighting, including major battles like the Battle of Tampere, which was a decisive White victory. Both sides committed atrocities, though the White terror in the aftermath of the war, including mass executions and deaths in prisoner of war camps, resulted in significantly more casualties among the Reds. White victory. The war ended in May 1918 with a victory for the Whites and their German allies. Aftermath and long-term impact. Heavy casualties. The short but intense conflict resulted in over 38,000 deaths, a significant number for a small country, with a disproportionate number of casualties, especially from executions and in camps, on the Red side. Deep divisions. The Civil War left deep scars on Finnish society, creating a lasting legacy of bitterness and division between the former Reds and Whites. Families were torn apart, and many Finns struggled to reconcile with the events of the war for decades. Formation of the Republic. Despite the initial desire of some Whites for a monarchy, Finland ultimately emerged as a democratic republic in 1919 with a new constitution. Reconciliation, gradual process. Over time, a conscious effort was made to reconcile the divisions. This process was slow and difficult, but it was aided by events like the Winter War, 1939-1940, against the Soviet Union, which forced Finns to unite against a common external threat. The shared experience of defending the nation helped to bridge some of the old divides. Historical memory. The Finnish Civil War remains a complex and sensitive topic in Finnish history, with ongoing historical research and public discussion about its causes, events, and consequences. In essence, Red and White Finland represents the profound internal conflict that immediately followed Finland's independence, shaping its early nationhood and leaving a lasting imprint on its social and political landscape.
Thank you. Yes, now we are going to play it again. And as we are listening to the history of Finland between Red and White, after they declared their independence in the first, it's exactly what we passed through. Ojukwu declared on 1967 to 1970. What happened? He plays slow. He doesn't work the way he planned it. He doesn't move that way. Before I further go on, I see my brother Shinedu Felice. Good morning from here, my brother. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, in this history of Finland, that we are going to be dealing with this particular White and the Red Finland. What happened and how it happened and how everything gets where it is today to Finland. When you hear the population of the Finnish people that died in Finnish, the two factions, Red and White, they buy each other. I said what? They buy each other without looking back. Over 38,000 people died in Finland. They died in Finland. When Finland was fighting, when they have declared in 1917 December, and from that 1917 to 1918, Finland are inside civil war within themselves. They said it's bloodly. That is why I said that what is happening in us today, what is happening between Biafrans and Biafrans, we have never gone to the extent of the extent of Finland on their own, not on the issue when it concerns issue of them and Russia. Finland fights two separate wars from Russia, and the internal fight, internal conflict, bloodly war. This Finland we are seeing today. Now, when I'm playing the video, when I'm playing the history again, I will be pause In the comment section, you can also comment what you understand, and we're going to read it out once you comment on it. We are going to be pause each line in any one section. We will pause. We will explain where our people will understand it in a layman understanding, so you will know what we are into. But the main topic is that Finland, after their independence, the war broke out inside Finland. Physical fights. They armed themselves. I said what? The history said that Finland armed themselves. Each part, this part armed themselves, this part armed themselves. They have a totally bloody conflict within themselves, Finland, that you are seeing today. That arrested Obato here and keeping him mute till today, after into 9 months now. So let us go deep and we play it accordingly, pause it, explain it in every verse. That is how they are going to do it this morning, so we can understand it very well. Now listen, we are starting afresh on this. We are starting afresh. Listen.
Finland's Independence Day is celebrated annually on December 6th. It's a significant national holiday with a mix of solemnity and festive traditions. What?
First, Finland, they celebrate their independence on every 6th of December, which was December 6th, and on 1917. That is when Finland starts their declaration, and it holds, no matter the fight they went in. They celebrate this annually on December with a lot of significant national holiday, with midst of a lot of traditional movement. Their traditions, their dancing, their food, their clothes, everything is involved on every 6th of December. On every 6th of December, everything is in the soul, is in the midst. Then the question is, what happened on and immediately after Finland Independence Day? After they declared, what happened? A lot of things start happening. So from here now, listen.
On and immediately after Finland's Independence Day, solemn observances. The day typically begins with special church services, visits to cemeteries to honor fallen soldiers, like at Haitaniemi Cemetery, and tributes at war memorials, torchlight processions, university.
Do you hear that? After the independence, things start following. On that their holiday, what do? They start visiting, they start with the church in the first place. They start visiting all the graveyards in Finland where their heroes who fought against Russia, those who fall when they are fighting. Anywhere they put their name on their grave, the graveyard, they will go there and honor them for their fallen soldiers. That's what? For their fallen soldiers. It's number one thing any day you see Finland celebrating or on holiday of their independence, they gather to all the graveyard and honor their heroes. They are said what? They gather in all the graveyard to honor their heroes. This is how they start, from church to the graveyards of those their heroes, to remember them, to honor them. Let us continue. Then, after that, they did what? They went to their university students in Helsinki. They told them to dress in traditional attire. They told them to dress in traditional attire, Finland. that we are seeing today, that is against Simon Ekpa, that is against all the Biafrans. Let us listen.
In Helsinki, traditionally hold a torchlight parade from Hietaniemi Cemetery to Senate Square, often passing the presidential palace.
Listen. From there, they went to school also to pray and also to remind the university students that they must honor their heroes, both in churches in traditional way, both in church and in traditional way. The people of in the university, they went deep to their university to tell them, look at what is going to be our history. That every December 6th, you must celebrate and honor this country, honor your fallen soldiers, that those who fought against. Remember, what we are reading now is after fighting the brutal war, after fighting against Russia, and they declared their nation, this starts happening. I said what? This starts happening. Not when they are fighting Russia. This is within Finland to Finland. What's happened in the Finland in their own history is what we are playing out today, for you to know that Finland, they even did worse, more than our own. Let us continue listening. After from there, they went to their president palace to go and celebrate their president, and they went in and they celebrated in their president palace. Honestly, everybody feel free. They entered, they celebrate, and Finland move on. Continue listening.
Linan Juhlat. The evening culminates in the highly anticipated Presidential Independence Day reception at the Presidential Palace.
Do you hear that?
This gala event is attended by approximately 2,000 invited guests, including VIPs and ordinary citizens who have distinguished themselves. It's broadcast live on national television and is a major social event of the year, with much public speculation and discussion about the guests and their attire. Private celebrations. Many Finns celebrate privately by lighting 2 candles on their windowsills at 6 p.m, eating special meals, and watching the presidential reception on TV. Festive decorations. Blue and white, the colours of the Finnish flag. Decorations are prominent in shops and bakeries, with special pastries often sold. Public holidays immediately following, while Independence Day is a significant public holiday.
Do you hear that? Immediately they start their independence. After going to their president, before they will go in there was a decoration on their flag, blue and white. They did what? They decorated their flag with what? Blue and white. And people are in their houses celebrating. I said what? People are in their houses celebrating. They even mentioned they eat different kind of food, different kind of sweet meals. People of Finland, they are celebrating. They are watching on television. They invited over 2,000 guests to come and witness their independence and their celebration. In all this thing that Finland was doing, the question that we have to ask ourselves: did anybody shoot gun any other country? Did anybody intervene and said no? Did even Russia invaded their land and said no, do not declare? This independence will not hold. Nobody, no authority did that to Finland. But Finland has did that to we Biafran people by arresting Simon Ekpa Njoku, our PM. That is how Finland colluded with Nigeria government to plan to stop us with Nigeria government. But in their own festival, in their own declaration, nobody stopped them. Nobody arrests any of the citizens who is outside and said, we are arresting you because of what is happening, that it cannot going to behold. And here I said again, the crime of Simon Ekpa, is it because of he declared Biafra? He was in Finland fighting for Biafra. He was in Finland defending his land. Is it the crime? If that is the crime, did Finland call over to Obi and said, we don't want you to be here and fight for this your freedom, leave our country? Did Finland do that? The answer is they did not do that. In the first place, they were enjoying it. But when the evil man, their former president, when this so-called Alexander Stubb, the dry-faced man, this dry-faced man, when he was the prime minister, the former president, Obatobi, submitted the document, and even the former president was not a friend of Man Simon Eba. But this Alexander Stubb was a true friend of Man Simon Eba, who Man Simon Eba campaigned for, voted for him. You see, Man Simon Eba voted a man who come to praise him. Child, a man he voted for, a man he campaigned for, a man he stand by, a man he told people in Finland to vote for, is the one today who give order, who condole with the Nigerian government to arrest him and keep on detaining him till today. And he never interfered over the matter. And he's preaching to the world how they are going to make a world a better place by coming to find what he will colonize in Africa. That's your book that you are showing to the world, how you are going to make a world a better place. How could you make a world a better place when you could not allow people to be free? When you ordered arrest of a man who is fighting for freedom of his own people, Stop. A man who supported you, a man who put his time, a man who put his energy to make sure you won as a friend of him and you enter office. You were prime minister of Finland. He is a prime minister of Biafran people. Why do you do that to us before you become a president? He celebrated in his house the day you won. He never knew that he was celebrating an evil man who will come to silence him, who will come to silence him, who will want to do exchange of his life and his rights because of you want your economy to be both. That your economy must continuously going down, Finland. That business you come to do in Nigeria, it can never hold. You will regret even coming. You will regret it, Finland. Let's stop. You will regret this year megawatt business in Lagos State. You will regret it. You think the center can hold. You think you can do that. It can never. You can't hold anymore because we, the Biafran people, without Obatobie, without Mazinandekan, with Mazinandekan, we have declared that this nation and we stand on it. I know that you are regretting. Nigerian government was blaming you. Why do you allow them to gather in your country? No other country allowed them. Why is it you? Because of the blame that Nigerian government was giving to you. That is why you are doing this, to please Nigerian government and displease your own citizen who is in your military reserve, who you keep in your. If he's no good, can you keep him in reserve? At any time he needs his service, that he will come? Or are you angry that at the way he declared Biafra, and if you call him now to come and join you at the reserve military, he will say no, that he's fighting for his own people? Finland, they tell us what is the offense of Mas Simon Eba in your country. Finland, what is the offense of Mas Simon Eba and Joko about our PM of over 80 million people? Finland, are you up to 80 million? I'm questioning you. Are you people's PM that Biafran, over 50 million Biafran, give a mandate to become our PM? That is the man you are delaying. That is the man you are keeping in prison. That is why the man you keep in cell. That is the man you don't want him to be free, to be working out, to fight for freedom of his own people, Finland. This crime you committed is against humanity, is against God. Remember, in your own independence, when you are celebrating, you even build a white God. People did a lot of things that we Biafrans could not do today. Finland, why are you doing this? What is the offense of Simon Eba? What is the crime of Mas Simon Eba, our PM? You never tell us anything. Despite Nigeria allegation, is he any other? And look at how foolish you and your police it is. You want to go investigation, you could not invite someone from Simon Eba's side to be there for the investigation so you can investigate the truth. You went alone to investigate with Nigeria government. Look at how evil you are. Look at how corrupt you are. Well, that is why I said in this world, People of white, their longer truth is too much. The longer truth, what they saw in Africa, they always envy and jealous of Africa. So Alexander, stop. You are envying Simon. That is all this while. You are jealous of Simon. That is all this while, and you don't want to make it open that you are jealous of him. That is why I told you. When you are jealous, you could have asked him, please. I know you are my citizen, but because of this issue of Biafra, you are no longer a citizen of Finland. We want you to leave and go and fight for this year Biafra in another place. Why don't you tell him that? Oh, because of you have your plan to associate yourself with a Boko Haram country, with a terrorist country like Nigeria, a country they kill their indigenous. Well, it's not me. That's why I know that the case in Biafra is nothing to you, because you on your own, when people fight for your own freedom within yourself, you buy over 30,000, over 38,000 Finnish people. So that is why the in Biafra land doesn't move you. You don't look at the injustice meted on us, because you are a man of injustice. You are a man of corruption, and stop. We must talk to you. We must be calling you out every day. Alexander, stop. You are an evil man. You are a greedy man. You are a jealous man. You are envy against my Simon, but we put you in chain. Why can't you tell him to leave? That you don't want him once you are president. When you are a president, it's under your regime they start questioning him. The former president, nobody questioned about Obie. But as you entered, they called him for the first one. They allowed him. The second one, you started to tell them, no, you're not going to allow him again. That thing he said, that nobody will conduct election in Biafra land. Another man has said it today, that there will be no election if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not free. That is part of why Obie is fighting for the release of Simon Ekpa, for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But today, the United States of Biafra government are fighting for the release both of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. This is the truth. These are the things that we must know. This is the things that we must know. Mazi Simon Ekpa fight for his own freedom of his people. When you are envy and jealous of what he has in Biafra land, why don't you call him and say, please, look at what we want you to do. If you know that you want to fight for this your freedom, you will give us oil, then we'll support you. When you get your independence, you will give us oil. When you become a full nation, we want to do a business with you. When you become a nation, we want to have a free visa to you, to your country. And did he stop? And I think you can say no. And he also told you that they want you to be a mediator between Finland, to be between we Biafrans and the Nigerian government. Did you not had him said that to you? Why are you doing that? After you have fight a brutal war within yourself, after you have fought your way out in Russia, after even your own people, the red people, are supporting the Russia empire. And why the white people refuse to support? And they went in Helsinki, Finland, to declare your independence. And today we did the same thing. You tackle Obie, you arrest him, you want to put an end to him. You can never, because if you can stop this rising sun, that is when you can stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is when you can stop Simon Ekpa. That is when you can stop United States of Biafra. That is the only time you can do that. So we must tell you this, because we are angry of what we are doing to Obie. My brother Chinedu Feliz, I am not preaching violence. I am only telling what Finland did to our people. YouTube knows that I am not preaching to go and buy people here. I did not ask them to go and buy people. I'm not asking about to go and throw bomb anywhere. I am only talking about my freedom and freedom of Biafran people and the Obatobi and Master Simon, but the injustice meted on them. We can't continue living in denial and living in the hiding anymore. It's a time that we face reality. I can see my brother there, Jedaga. You are welcome. Thank you so much. I see your comment. We will use that for our closing session. I see your car for Nicholas. We must tell him to let Obatobi to leave Ma Simon and Epa. Ma Simon is your citizen. Do you tell him because of this you are Biafra agitator, because of this you are freedom fighter, because of this issue that we don't want you to be here when you enter in position of as a president? You tell the police, Obatobi campaign for this man. But let us not deviate. So let us go to what happened to Finland when they declared their independence in 1917 December. Let us continue listening.
The next major public holidays in Finland are Christmas Eve, Jouluato, December 24th, often observed as a non-business day, though not always an official public holiday. Christmas Day, Joulupäivä, December 25th, official public holiday. Boxing Day, St. Stephen's Day, Tapaninpäivä, December 26th, official public holiday. So, after the patriotic and social events of Independence Day, Finland moves into the Christmas holiday season.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? This Finland they are seeing today, after all their independence, after all this, they have their what? Their holidays. They have even the special Christmas days. And today, what's happened? Finland are here after they have fight brutal war between themselves. After they have done that, what happened? Finland decided today to question Biafran people, to delay our movement. Oh, you know that what is happening to us today, that Finland contributed 90% of it. You don't know? Because if Finland did not keep Obatobi, Biafran Liberation Army could have not been misled. You don't know that? If Finland did not arrest Obatobi, all these things that is happening today could have not happened. But I know that one will happen because today we have understand that Finland, look at it here, heavily civilian war broke out in Finland after their independence, which caused the death of 38 million people. Now, why I brought this program to us to listen is this. I want us to know this today. That's why I bring this for us to listen very well on this topic about Finland is this. That what we are passing through today, Finland passed through that way. And what you are seeing today that is happening in our movement is not only for us. I said what? It's not only in our own time that is happening. Finland has white and red. Now, Finland, after you have flown me listen to this history of Finland, let us explain it in full in the next 30 minutes. Now, Finland, the red Finland, Russia is supporting them. Remember that Finland is trying to find their freedom to become a new nation out from Russia. And some people, some group, because they call it two factions that broke out in Finland, red and white. The red are being sponsored by Russia, which Finland was fighting their way out from. The white are the people of Finland who believe in the freedom outrightly from Russia. Now, they went deep. These red Finland people, they went with Russia and said, no, give us equipment, let us arm ourselves, and we will fight this group. Now, the white group also equipped themselves, and also went to Germany to get their own. Do you understand this? These people are sponsored by Russia. Then Germany are sponsoring the whites who declared their independence in Finland, in Helsinki, Finland. Those that they declare it on December 6, 1917. The white people. Why that these other people says no? That let them remain the way they are. That nothing like independent, that nothing like Finland, that they were going to be under empire of Russia. And these people said no. And these people said yes, we need independence. We want to be outright freedom country on our own. Then the red people says no. War. Brutal war. I said what? Brutal war. Come out. And they start for over 1 year. Finland fought themselves. I said what? Finland fought themselves for them to be a free nation. They start buying each other. A Finnish will buy a Finnish. They buy themselves up to 38,000 people of Finnish citizens was buyed because of they want to have a new nation. What happened? As the war continued going on, Germany intervened to help the white people for them to become a new nation. I hope you are following. Finland on their own, that divided into two. This one, Russia sponsoring the red, and Germany coming to help the white to give them equipment for them to defend themselves. Now, in the midst of defending themselves, the red people will start attacking. They will start attacking each other. They start benefiting each other. They start buying each other. In the midst of them to be buying each other, they buy up to 38,000 people before Germany will really help the white to overthrow these red Finnish people sponsored by Russia. And what happened? After the help of Germany, the white people succeeded to outright having Finland as an independent nation and depend on what they declared. Remember, this war broke out. Immediately they declared their independence, that they have declared themselves as a nation on December 6, 1917. Have it in the back of your mind. Now, when they have declared their independence, do you know what's happened? These red people says no. We are going to be compare this with what you are seeing. So I want you to be driving your mind to what is happening after we went to Finland on November 29, 2024 to go and re-declare. Remember, our own is to re-declare, but Finland is just to declare. Our own is to re-declare. And what's happened to we that we re-declare? Be putting your mind on what I am explaining, because we need to connect the dots together. We are going to connect the dot of Finland and we Biafran together. And those are sponsoring the second side of those who are fighting United States of Biafra right now. Have it in mind. Now, these people, they fought for a period of 1 year. In this fighting of period of 1 year, in 1917, Finland also used multiple dimensions. They are fighting. They are calling out outside worlds, outside country to come and help them. And Germany interfered to quench the fire, to stop the fight, and ask them to do what? Ask them, okay, people have declared. Some say no, some said yes. Okay, what will happen is this. Conduct a vote within yourself, that is Finland, And when they conducted the votes, in the history of Finland, I see Coaches 042. Good morning, brother. You are welcome. Yes, Chinedu Feliz, you are there with me. So when they finally declared their nation, and a lot of war, a lot of fights, a lot of buying is in there, what happened? They continue fighting. They continue killing themselves. No, I don't want to go into Soviet Union or all those ones. I want to get it to connect the dots to our own. So I want you on the comment section now, connecting the dot of white, red to what we Biafra face right now. I want to connect the dot on what we Biafra face right now. Whether is it the same that happened to Finland that is happening to us? And we Biafra, do we have two factions in this movement, in our declaration? That is where I want us to be connecting the dot this morning, so you understand what is happening. So meanwhile, that we all understand now that the Russia Empire are the ones sponsoring the red people, while in the first place the white people, nobody was sponsoring them. They are like you and I, who believe in United States of Biafra and the so-called IPOB-DOS accountability group, the fallback bridge group, the dissolved and debunked CRC group, that these four individuals are fighting. They are fighting in one common goal. Remember that. Their goal is what? That their declaration on November 29 will not hold. The way that the red finished fight, that their declaration, the declaration of independence of Finland in December 6, 1917, that it will not hold. Is it not what these individuals are fighting now? That we never have a government, that USB does not have a government. It's not what they are fighting. And they did not believe in that name USB the way Finland, the red Finland people did not believe the outright of Finland. Yes, coaches, you are connecting the dot. So I want us to connect the dot in a way that what Finland passed through, for our people to know that what is happening now happened in Finland. And the good aspect of it is that the white who declared this independence of Russia, of Finland, they are the one who conquers the red that's sponsored by Russia. And you know today who are sponsoring, DOS, fallback shutter, and the fallback bridge. We have them. This is how it is. Now, we that in USB who accepted the real declaration and our government, that there now is a time to be in United State of Biafra. We that believe, and this individual like red Finnish people who refuse to accept their independence, the declaration of their independence. And you know that Russia had won. The bad, I said it, the bad Russia then, not this present Russia who don't want anybody to be under any country, who wants everybody to be free and stand on their own. So the red Finnish people who refused the independence of Finland, and the red people were sponsored from the Russia, that the white one who said, no, we are not going to be under this Russia. And the white one, they went in Helsinki and declared their independence on December 6, 1917. They stand on that. On that. I want to know something. Because of all of them did not agree. They didn't say, okay, let us forget using this our name right now. I see Asatina. Good morning. You are here today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You will check the notification back, because if you will check your subscribe, because sometimes YouTube can just do YouTube can automatically unsubscribe you sometimes. That's one thing about YouTube. It happens to me on the other my phone. I will be online, I will not find myself. Then I went to my subscribe and go and check. They done me unsubscribe. I don't know how I got to that. Then I went back to subscribe again and turn notification. I'm talking of my second phone that I'm using. When I used to play these videos, when I used to answer phone call. So on that place after Tina, I find out that I don't know how it happens. So I now subscribe and turn notification on. That is how I be getting so I can also be sharing with that particular line to different groups that I want to share the program to. So it happens like that sometimes. So thank you so much. Now, back on where we are. Now we are going to be discussing two things that connect together. The Chinedu Feliz, the red finished. I hope you know that they are not the one who get the independence of Russia. I'm sorry, of Finland. That is the white people who went in Helsinki and stand and declare, like what the real Biafran people who went to Finland and we declare our independence. And when they declared, despite that Finland they buy their own citizens over 38,000 in 1 year. Wow. Finland, the fight that the war that broke out within, they call it civil brutal war that broke out in Finland. This Finland that they are seeing today, the war broke out between these two groups. They armed themselves and they start buying in 1 year. In 1917 to 1918, Finland, they used their hand, they buy the citizen because of this brutal war that broke out in Finland. Over 38,000 people. Check a country that's because of disagree, because of a country that the other people want them to continue being under another country, under another country. I want us to explain to every layman understanding. We are people who understand it. That's why I said I don't want to go inside Soviet Union. It will go along. That is why I said we are going to be taking it chapter by chapter. Tomorrow we are going to go into this Soviet Union, Sweden, Russia, and whatnot. That will be tomorrow. Now, when the red Finland start fighting the white Finland, did they fold their hand? The answer is no. They did not fold their hand. The white armed themselves and the war escalated in Finland. Check in one country, because of their independence, they declared, and some of amount of people, 38,000 was died in Finland. 38,000 was what? Died in Finland because of their independence, because of they want to be a new nation, because of the white people find out that for them to be free could be the best thing that will happen for them. Like the way you and I believe that we are declaring of the Biafra as United States of Biafra is the best thing for us to be outright from Nigeria. For us to be what? Outright from Nigeria. that will be the best thing that will happen to us. And some people refuse. That's what I'm saying yesterday. You are right. So the white people who declared, who stand, and who finally gave Finland freedom today, there was support by Germany. Germany prevailed into their matter and support them, and that is and establish the lead and establish the independence of Finland. Now let us, after we have understand that Finland has two factions, red and white in their history, red and white in their history. After all this, what next? We Biafrans, we are going to now focus. After I played that video for the latecomers understand where we start this morning. After we play that voice, after we read that history together here again, then what happened is this: we will leave Finland and we compare all that happened in Finland and we bring it to ourselves to explain to ourselves whether is it the same thing or another different thing is happening. If it is the same thing, then you will know that our government is getting it right. You will know that. Now, give me 1 minute, my people.
Your question, what's happened between bread and
Please, 1 minute. I said, my people, 1 minute. Let me correct something on my phone because the voice went down.
Yes, the country plunged into a brutal civil war between two opposing factions, Red Finland and White Finland. This conflict, known as the Finnish Civil War, lasted from late January to mid-May 1918. Here's a breakdown of what happened between them. Who they were. Red Finland consisted primarily of the socialist working class, including industrial workers and landless rural labourers. They aimed to establish a socialist state and were supported by Bolshevik Russia. Their armed wing was known as the Red Guards. White Finland, composed of the traditional Finnish elite, middle class, farmers, and anti-socialist elements. They sought to establish a non-socialist government and maintain the existing social order. Their forces were known as the White Guards, also called the Civil Guards. The conflict, origins. Tensions had been simmering for years due to deep social and economic divisions. The power vacuum left by the Russian Revolution and Finland's newfound independence provided the catalyst for the outbreak of open conflict. Initial stages, the Red Guards, with some support from Russian Bolsheviks, seized control of the capital Helsinki and much of southern Finland, which was more industrialized and densely populated. White counteroffensive and German intervention, the White Army, led by General Carl Gustaf Mannerheim, launched a counteroffensive. Crucially, they received significant military assistance from Imperial Germany, which aimed to prevent Bolshevik influence in Finland. Decisive battles. Key battles included the Battle of Tampere, won by the Whites, and the battles of Helsinki and Lahti, where German troops played a decisive role, leading to overall victory for the White forces and their German allies. Outcome: the White Finns emerged victorious, effectively ending the Red Rebellion. The conflict was short but incredibly brutal, resulting in significant casualties on both sides, with the Reds suffering far more. Aftermath and legacy. White Terror. Following their victory, the Whites carried out a White Terror, including mass executions and harsh treatment of Red prisoners, leading to thousands of deaths in addition to battle casualties. This left deep scars on Finnish society. Establishment of a republic. Despite initial white hopes for a monarchy with German ties, Germany's defeat in World War I led Finland to establish a republican constitution in July 1919. Reconciliation. While the conflict left deep divisions, Finland eventually embarked on a path of reconciliation. Leaders like Finland's first president, KJ Ståhlberg, played a crucial role in promoting healing by pardoning Red prisoners and advocating for social reforms. Over time, a culture of working together helped to bridge the gap between former enemies, contributing to Finland's stability and progress. The term civil war is now widely accepted, reflecting a more nuanced understanding of the internal struggle rather than solely a war of independence from Russia.
I hope we all had it clear. That is why I don't want to interrupt it at all. This is history of Finland. The red and the white. Now, let us, after we had this, the English is very light and anybody will understand it. That is why I want it to be on this way. I allow the voice to play until it now stops. This is where we are going to stop this particular exposition of Finland today until tomorrow morning again. Now, let us bring it down to ourselves, the Biafran people. I hope my voice is coming out. Let us bring it down to we Biafran people. What is happening to us right now? Is it the same that happened in Finland? These individuals who are fighting us, who are fighting United States of Biafra, who are sponsoring them? You know who sponsored the Red Finnish people? Because we will be connecting the dots together. I said, you know who sponsored the Red people. Now, with what we just observed, with what we had, with what we understand here now, tell me who is sponsoring these individuals that are fighting this our declaration. Remember, Red fought. Red, Finland did what? Fought the white one that declared. Remember this. And this Red was sponsoring by who? By Russia. To the extent of Germany coming to intervene and give them army and arm them. Russia did the same thing. Today, you see in Nigeria that we are fighting our way out. You see some gullible today. You see some individuals who are against the our declaration and who are calling United States of Biafra USB charger, USB terrorists, and what all name they are calling the Biafran people today, the United States of Biafra. Do you think that is it not Nigeria government that are sponsoring this individual the way Russia sponsored the Red Finland people? Do you know? I hope you understand the area I am coming out from, the area I am moving into, because it's the same thing that happened to Finland are happening to us right now. The same thing that Russia did then to Finland is what Nigeria government are doing to us right now by paying some group, by paying some individual money to continue to sabotaging, to continue to be kicking against what we are doing, to be continue to kicking against their declaration. And also, this pain and all this that is happening is also somehow affecting our military also. I said what? As it's also somehow affecting our people also. There, Jedaga, I hope my voice is coming out. I hope so. I hope that my voice is coming out loud and clear. So, the Biafran people who are like the white Finnish people who went in Helsinki to re-declare. And today, we are Biafran people went to Finland also and the same Helsinki to re-declare. And you see that a group of people, which I mentioned here, there are 4 groups. This Finland was on, there are 4 groups, but there are 1 people. Because I am not talking about Nigeria fighting us, no. I am talking right now about Nigeria using those that claim they are Biafrans to fight our re-declaration. Thank you, Daga. Thank you so much. Now, when these individuals who are fighting us today, they are doing what they are doing. When you compare it with what happened in Finland and Russia and Red and the white Finnish people, who do you think that is on the right track then? Yeah, according to the history, it's white people that finally get Finland out of Russia totally outright out of Russia. Today, we that we declare in Finland also as Biafran people, we declare United States of Biafra. And there is those who are kicking, who are fighting, who are rubbishing, who are propagandists against the movement, against the United States of Biafra as a new nation. Now, compare it with Russia and the red Finnish people. Tell me, what is your own thing? On this junction, we are going to open the line. So, if you know you have the phone number that we are using to call, you are free to call to give your own exposition and your own understanding. And now I want you to compare these two. This what happened in Finland in what we are passing through today. Then I think within me, I can say, yes, that the government of USB, like the white people of Finland, are doing the right thing. So the number to call is +973 360 51 337. I said it again, plus plus 973 360 51 337. Please, if you, that is, I want us to focus. Forget about Biafra Unite for now. I said we will talk about that in closing session. After we talked about this Finland and the connect the dots with what we are passing through, then at the end of this program we'll talk about Biafra Unite, because for me that individual doesn't worth time, honestly. But we have to do it because President Kano said that we must flush and block all the holes that the enemy are using to destroy our movement. So let's go deep to explain before any call comes in. You see DOS, you see Ogen Kere Group, you see Mamadu Abu, you see Adandosho, Iruboro, I don't know Iruboro Fulani, who her nickname covers her real name that his parents give to her. So when you look at all these groups, now you will know who are sponsoring them. If you follow the history of Finland and connect the dots within ourselves, you will find out that these individuals are well sponsored by who? By Nigeria government. The same way the Red Finland was sponsored then with bad motive of the past Russian leaders. But I exempt Putin on this one. I said, not now Putin is there, that things has turned around and favoring everybody this time around. He has learned from the lesson that they don't need to colonize any country, and that is why they're supporting any country who want to be free on their own and stand on their own. So these individuals, I mentioned their name here, who are fighting United States of Biafra. These individuals who are fighting United States of Biafra. Yes, I see a newcomer here. Brother, please like the son of this son. I am from United States of Biafra, the new nation that was declared on November 29, 2024. We want to be out from, we are out from Nigeria, a country called Nigeria. As we are out from there. We don't want to be a part of Nigeria anymore. And you that is asking me, son, which country are you from? Also, I told you I am from United States of Biafra, the new country that marched on November 29, 2024. That is where I'm from. If you go to archive, if you go to Twitter, if you go to any S handle, if you go to Wikipedia, you will find the name of this country there and the day it was. Okay, you are from Congo. So we are the same African people. We are the new country that is coming from Africa. We are the new country that marched in Africa, United States of Biafra. So go and search for it. You will see us. We are declared because we have been a country before for good 3 years. Yes, my brother, we are African people. That is who we are. That country that exists for only 3 years, in 1967/1970, 3 years. 3 good years that we fought with Nigeria. We went back to declare it again because I hope you know what is happening in Nigeria. How they are killing people. How they are chasing these people away. So because of that, we said we don't want to condone these killings. We don't want to continue in this crime. That we want to exempt ourselves from it. And that is why we after all the killings, after all the torture, after everything they are doing to us, even they went to Kenya to kidnap our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, Nigeria also colluded with Finland to arrest our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa-Njoko. And they said that they arrested Simon Ekpa-Njoko for us not to be declared our nation. My brother, Nigeria is not progressing. Nigeria is only progressing on paper and on social media. But when you go down deep, I want you from today to monitor events happening in Nigeria. You see that Nigeria is not progressing of that. They are going down every blessed day. They are going down every blessed day. So we don't want to go down with them. We want to be out from Nigeria. We want to have our own nation. Chukwuemeka Odimoegojukwu declared Biafra, independence of Biafra in 1967/1970, before British come and put amalgamation and said, okay, people has fight for war, but let's settle it in this way. No victor, no vanquish. People should stay. After 50 years, that people should come to a round table and ask yourself, are we going to be together or not? So since then, if you check from 1967 to 1970, you will find how many years it is. It has been over past 50 to 100 years. We are calling Nigeria since all this time to come to a round table for us to vote who want to stay in Nigeria, who want to leave. They refused of that. They use gun and bullets to force us to stay. And the Nigerian government also swear that nobody from our Biafran side will rule Nigeria. That is only them, the Fulanese and the Yorubas are the one ruling. So they call us we Biafra, minority people. So we decided to, as the minority they call us, for us to go and sit on our own. So they refused. The National Ojukwu went to Aburi and called and discussed with them. What will they refuse? And war broke out. For pushed in that war, Nigeria massacred over 5,000 Biafrans. The mother, the children with hunger, starvation. When in time of the war, they are bombing areas that food will come into Biafra land. And after that, Ojukwu agreed and said, okay, fine, let us strive for 50 years. After that, we'll come back. So since then to today, they refuse. And whatever we talk about it, they will be buying us, they will be killing us. So we need, yes, then today, we Biafrans, before we declare in Finland, Helsinki, Finland, on December 29, we voted our own self-referendum. Over 50 million Biafrans voted for us to be out from Nigeria and for us to have our nation called United States of Biafra. After the vote of self-referendum within ourselves, and we presented it to Nigeria today, they refused to recognize. So we have declared our nation. We are looking for recognition from both Africa, from any country in the world, to recognize us as United States of Biafra. So, son, that is where we are. That is who we are. We are Biafran people. United States of Biafra is our name, and we are not going back. So you can see on the comment section also, you can read from the comment section, you will know that the Biafran people are here. When it's come to Biafran people, we speak Igbo, 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 that is what we speak. So I want you to follow us, I want you to share our program, I want to subscribe on our page. So you can also be telling your people, there is a new country that is marched in Africa, that their name is United States of Biafra. The amalgamation, my brother and son, look at the comment section. The amalgamation ended in 1914. Ended in 2014. So if you get from 2014 to this year, is it how many years? So it's almost 100 and something. Go and check, go and verify. What we are telling you is what is in the archive, is what is in social media. You can see it on the Google, you can see it anywhere. Search about us. You can see us as the Biafran people. So help us to share our program. Help us to make people to know there is a country, new country, that was declared on November 29, 2024 in Latin Finland. Over 1,500 delegates that Biafran people sent to go and stand and declare this new nation. They are there, and we are the real Biafran people. We want our nation. We want to be outright from Nigeria, because Nigeria is an evil enclave. Nigeria is a country who catches Boko Haram and put them into army. And this Boko Haram will come and be chasing and be killing the citizens, the indigenous people of the land, and they will be taking over. That is part of that is happening right now. Check in Benue. Last 2 weeks ago, they killed over 200 and something people. And when they asked the so-called Nigerian president and so-called chief staff called Christopher Musa, he said that it's not human being that is killing them, that it's an animal. That is what you can see that is going on there. And that is what is happening. So my people, our brother, I hope you understand where we're from today. The Nigerian government don't want a self-referendum, but we have done that on our own. So we are putting it to the world notice everything that we are doing. We will not hide any of this that we are doing. I want to play a video because of you, my brother, so you can hear this. That is when we went to Finland and what happened in Finland. So we have evidence of what I am telling you about the declaration of the United States of Biafra. We have the evidence. It's with us here. Hold on. I want to put it on timeline on a loudspeaker when you can also hear, when people are shouting about United States of Biafra in Latin Finland. So you will know that we are not making just a story, that we are not just saying it for saying sake. So you will know that what we are saying is the truth, and we are here to defend our land, the new nation that we have declared. This phone, that we have declared in Latin Finland. So hold on, just give me 1 minute. I want to do something, so I want you to hear it and hear the voice, so I can show you on the screen the people of Biafra, what they did in Finland. That is very, very important for you to know that. as a friend who asks a question. We like when people come across and ask us this question, so we can be able to share it to them so they can understand. Listen here. That is where we go now. And a lady called Dr. Ngozi Arabeze.
All right, we continue to conclude. Our independence is here today.
This is it. This is what happened in Finland.
On behalf of the Prime Minister, His Excellency, Abba Simon Njoko Obadobie, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, Now therefore, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile, His Excellency Abba Simon Njoko, by virtue of the authority and pursuant of the issues and principles recited above, do hereby solemnly proclaim that the territory and region under the 40 Confederated States of Biafra, together with her continental shelf and territorial waters, shall henceforth regain her independence and act as an independent sovereign state with the name and title of the United States of Biafra. The people of the United States of Biafra want to be free in a country where the police and the military are sworn to the Constitution and not to the president, head of state, politicians, or anyone else, where no man is above the law, where the police and military are empowered to question inhumane orders from unscrupulous politicians. And if such order is to invade a community and kill everyone there, they will say, hell no, what are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? The United States of Biafra, as an independent country, joins the United States of America in proclaiming that all men are created equal. We certain inalienable rights, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. The United States of Biafra envisions a country where peace, unity, equity, and progress shall prevail. My fellow Biafrans, let's join hands and make it a reality. God bless you, and God bless the United States of Biafra. Abba Simon Njoko.
I hope my brother from Congo. I hope my brother from Congo. I hope you understand. Since I explained to you through this video also, for you to know that we are not hiding ourselves, and this is exactly what's happened. Search about us online, you will see. Or I told you, go to archive, go to Google, and you will understand. You will see us and see what we are doing. So my fellow BF, like I said, if anybody is on the line who wants to call, the line is open for phone call for you to contribute your own quota, and anything you think you can say, the line is open for you. So my fellow BF friends, I want we all to understand that nothing by any human being, no matter how Nigeria government paid this individual, like the way Russia paid the red Finnish people to stop Finland, declaration, to stop Finland to be a new country, to stop Finland to be a nation. Nobody, no amount of money that Nigerians is going to pay to Ogenkere and his all the group who think that they can stop us. You can never stop. I said it's only if people can shut down the sunlight. That is the only way you can stop this movement of Biafra. That is the only way you can stop this United States of Biafra. Once that name Biafra is there, you dare not. Yes, we have a phone call. Let us give way a phone call. Hold on, let me put you on speaker. Yes, so Mazi. Good morning, my brother. You can go on.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Biafra. The greetings to you all, depending your location, depending from where you are watching us from. Yeah, I want to make this opportunity to take this opportunity to just say one or two about Biafran struggle. And firstly, son of Soweto, I hope you can hear me. Son of Soweto that is from Congo. You know, we are talking of Biafra. Biafra not is something that we can just be talking anyhow. Assuming you have maybe some gallant men, some military men, or some elderly people in your country, go and ask them about Biafra. Then they will tell you that it's not what we just formed today, or maybe what we just discovered by ourselves today. Biafra has been existing even before Lord Lugard brought Nigeria. You understand? Biafra, because we have already been living as a human being, and we have already been spending money as a human being before Nigeria was created. You understand? So that's the issue I want to make about that. And for what is happening in our midst, at the zoo are the ones sponsoring the fallback group in a situation whereby for them to come and put distraction in what we are doing, so that for what we are doing not to be standard, or for we not to get what we are looking for. Understand? And for Butuzo, I don't know, maybe Butuzo is feeling that maybe our DPL, maybe because she's a woman, that a woman cannot control him, or maybe she's a woman that she cannot follow her authority, or she cannot follow what she feel like. You don't want to follow her instruction. But I want Butuzo to realize that God created Adam and a woman the same day. Not even Eve. Adam and a woman, and the woman name, her name is Lilith. Lilith is the woman name. God created she and Adam the same day. But due to the stubbornness of Lilith don't want Adam to control him. You understand? I want to bring us from point to a point. Lilith don't want Adam to control him. That's why now be like disobedience to Adam. Before God now from Adam and create Eve. In which what I want to bring out is that if assuming woman is not useful to this world, assuming woman is not will not be well recognized, or assuming woman will not be able to partake in this life, after Lilith have already proved stubbornness to God and Abraham, God will not say that after all, woman will not be useful again, since Lilith have already disappoint me, or since Lilith did not follow my own instruction, or did not listen to Adam, that whereby I will not be able to create any woman again. God knows that woman has impact to take in this world. Now he creates Eve from Adam's. Go and search what I'm telling you. Go and search Lilith. You understand? So for Butuzo not to feel that maybe our DPL cannot control him, our DPL cannot control. No. As if the men know what that one guy did, if I can make a man no which. No matter how man, he get one man, they say, Mr. Man, he said, the men they give you 1 billion. make your goal know the work as a woman being. What did the man talk? He said, that 1 billion when they won't give her, what is going to be the purpose of the 1 billion when goal and no rice, when goal and no work, in which goal and not be for woman. So anything we do for this world, woman they useful. Yes. So that's what I can say about that. So if the what I can last for me to just hand up everything. I know about Biafra. Can you go to one? Can you rap no nyeka koroka? After said the prodigal son, me ga no spend the chow. Me if any second na anye okay ya, na anye okay ya. Oga me try name be say ni. Oh God. So our gallant men on ground, they still have second chance before our prime minister arrives. They still have the second chance. So and I will be out for the faceless freedom fighter. I'm gonna post in ya. Now fresh guy you Biafra unite.
Na MC
fresh
now.
Guy na chan.
Na DJ.
Sir?
Na DJ.
Na DJ. No wonder the world I got this. My mind was like maybe now person will go reach like that kind of 50 years or 50 years. I never look like just just down continue with what I do. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Just continue as you are doing, and God bless Biafra all over the world.
Mazi,
thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you so much. Airborne, we move. So, my people of Biafra, what we are into is something very serious. Do not wait for anybody to deceive you anymore. You can see from what happened in Finland that we are in also the same way. That the same thing that's happened to Finland is what is happened to us. I see Ali Zaid, my friend. Good morning from here. I greet you so much. Thank you for coming. A brother from another country who always on our platform to support us. Thank you. Remain blessed. May Allah bless you. May Allah bless you. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Salam alaikum. Thank you so much. I greet you for coming in. May Allah continue to protect and guide you as you always pray for us to stay safe and to continue what we are doing. I thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. Now, my people, depending on the aspect of what we are doing today, you can see there is never is na ifa banaka adire eji enye kilia. Oh, mmanwu ka na-eji eme nkiri. Mana wọọchị banaka bụ isi wepụta anya gilia ya efia. Adire eji enyo lete wash. You have understand from what happened to Finland and what we are doing today that everything that happened in times of Finland are still happening in our own time today. And now I know why Alexander Stubb paid deaf ears on what is happening in Biafra land or what we are talking about Obato here. Because in their own time, Alexander Stubb is waiting for us to buy over 38,000 Biafrans before he will understand. But we are not going to do that. It's going to be only on this social media we are dragging ourselves. That is where it's going to. That's why I told you, no matter what happened, so in social media is there for a record to prove what Biafra is my home did when I was talking about Biafra. That is the truth of the matter. Then, despite this one, is also paying deaf ears because of he think that if I allow him, he will get it smoothly. Yeah, okay, their own will not be blood like our own. So this man wants us to go through that way. They went within themselves. We are not going to do that. It's going to be only on social media we are going to drag in ourselves. Because we are not going to buy ourselves over 38,000 people in 1 year. Between ourselves. Yes, no matter we have two factions right now. The United States of Biafra using on a very deep intelligence to follow everything that is happening. That's what we are doing right now. In the beginning, I played the video of Mazdan Kanu said that Biafra movement is under one chain command. This goes to Ibe Butozo. Under this one chain command of what happened to the white people who are the real Finland who won their independence, I am also telling you this. Ibebutozo. Do not create factions of having different men anymore. They said that after Germany interfered to problem of Finland, the next thing their first president did is what? Reconciliation. Obatobie. And how did he do that? He did the reconciliation by letting all the red that are in prison, all their armies of red that are in prison, he frees all of them. That is why the discussion come and the healing starts coming. Where we are is what Obatobie said, that after their declaration, we are going to go inside reconciliation. The reconciliation is what's supposed to bring the healings. But the reconciliation first, we start from those armed on Biafra land. When we got them together, that's why I said that if Ibebutos, or since we declared Biafra, has come out and said, everybody that is carrying arm, whether you see answer ESN, that all now are Biafra Liberation Army under one chain command. Let us defend our land with the name stated United States of Biafra. If Ibebutozo has done this, all these factions of armies, all these problems that we have, we could have not have them. That's why I told you, Ibebutozo contributed 90% of this problem. And if it doesn't take time, everything will fall on his head. And when it falls on his head, let him think very well that he can survive it. Ofu onye siere agha ọha erisha, mana agha ọha siere ofu onye mmadụ Ibebutozo, you are one person, no matter what's happening. But we love you so much because of the sacrifice. But for you to challenge our government is something that we will never accept from you, Ibebutozo. For you to challenge our government, this is something that we will never accept from you, Ibebutozo. We ask you to do the needful and render your apology, because you know that what the allegation you lay on our current president Ngozi Orebeze is false allegation. You can't prove it. And for you to think you will prove it, and you are making all these plans, I told you that any day you allow these enemies to enter your camp, you have gone. You were gone. That's what you want them to come and do. Come to your camp and shoot, and you and your men will stay one side, and the enemies will come. Even though you change it now to use men that is then that is same camp and do that, it has already been leaked out. And if you do it, you are destroying yourself more and more. You are endangering yourself more and more. Ngweri ọbụna gbabara ọsọ rapụ ukwu osisi aka aga akpara akwụ ya. Ukwu osisi nwere butozo abụ ọkwa ime ọfịa. Ọkwa United States of Biafra bụ ihe ga-ese ebughị. Because we have declared, and the French people, the white people declare and stand on it. They did not declare the army stop. They declared the army went to chase the red army away and put all of them in prison. Today you have the support of the United States of Biafra, and you are denying it, and you are saying you are neutral, you are alone. You cannot, because we must be under one chain command of United States of Biafra government. That are those that are going to give you instruction. That is are those that are going to tell you what to do. Not you, the other way around, to come and tell the government of what they will do. It cannot happen, and the center cannot hold. You contributed to inside all this our problem, but we're asking you to desist and leave it, because it's not going to help you. Now, so you go into the first, let's say, Biafra Unite, who the face has come on social media today. I want to tell you this. You cannot do damage control. You can cut cake and have it back. It can never. Who sent that picture of that young man out is Radio Rama. Somebody who sent it out. Remember, in Finland, when he was telling about Toby, see Kukuna on video. Or you think we don't know? And today you want to blame it on Ngozi Orebeze. Nobody don't know who is. Even at that, I remember that when Imapawafu was hiding, Obatobi dig out and presented the picture of who is Imapawafu. When he's in the shop, bend his neck and repairing phone, a phone repairer who is the secretary of the Biafran people, on Naru Mepa. Mazi Chooks, you're welcome. Good morning. I greet you. Now that we are faced on social media, what are you going to do? I challenged you last week and I want you to come on your platform and make broadcast. If you know that you are genuine fighting for Biafra, now put on your face so shall let us see you. If you know you are genuine, and you know that we are not in Africa, you are not in Nigeria, and you always claim that you are on ground. If you know whatever you are, show your face, because you are face social media. If you are hiding for people not to see you now, nothing is secret under this planet. Everything is open. That's what everything is open under this planet that we are into. So that thing that you are hiding, the faceless Biafra unite, your face is in everywhere right now. Your face is everywhere right now. So you can no longer hide it again. This is the man, the faceless Biafra unite. This is the picture, and you look at him on his face. He look at his voice. Look at this young man who are claiming what he's not. Even though maybe when they snap this picture, might be when he's very young. Let's call it like that, or when he's not like this. Let's take it in that way. But this is the reason that this is your face. This is the face of the Biafra unite. This is the face of this unite man who bends and destroying the foundation of Obatobie. Today, we have know who you are. So we will keep this picture of you. When we are passing, once we see someone like you, we will grab you and ask you, why do you bend to destroy? Do you destroy Mazen and the Kano's foundation also? Today you are doing to Mazen Simon and you are referring to our government. You have failed woefully. This is the so-called Biafra unite, my people. You are faced, Radio Rama finally expose you. Radio Rama Kukuna, Radio Rama Napo Kukuna has finally exposed you. This is you. Remember in Finland, he was saying about Obatobie, see Kuna, Obatobie, I show you could see Kuna on video. You want to use that in propaganda and believe that Obatobie hand over to Kukuna. All of you are dumb. All of you fail woefully what we are doing. So nobody will deceive us anymore. And the time for deceit has gone. All the Biafrans has woken up to do the needful. All the Biafrans has understand that the time we are into is a time for us to do what? Fight for our own freedom. Not a time to do any other thing. Not a time to be widening away our time. No, that time has gone. Where we are now, we are in the United States of Biafra. That is where we are. No born of human being can stop this movement. Nobody can stop what we are doing. Nobody will come and tell us the other side of the story. We Biafrans have understand what we are doing, and we are doing it. I said what? I said we are doing it. That is why we are here to support our government. If you are not supporting this government, you are a saboteur. If you are resigning from the government, you are also a saboteur. What's that that's making you to resign? Why can't you hold on? Why can't you stand like the Finnish? Stop claiming you know it all. When you give the government advice, they refuse. It doesn't make you refuse the advice you are no longer working with. No, the government will do. The Obatobie sometimes that he take a drastic decision without consulting the cabinet members. Obatobie said it. So if there is a lane that take without consulting all of you, you don't have to panic. Take it like that and move with it. Walk with it like that. Stop showing stubborn. Stop proving that you are innocent when you are not. Stop showing that you know it all. Drop your ego and bend down. Drop your ego. Even no matter what happens. If you like, resign. If you like, don't resign. But if anybody at this point of time we are into resign now, That person, for me, Biafra, I see you as a saboteur. That is how I see you. If you cannot manage the government the way it is for now, hold on until you got everything right. We will not. But will be that some mistake he made lead him very fast to achieve what he achieved. It's don't you know that is the truth of the matter, my people. Everything that is happening today is happening for a reason. That is one thing that we all must know. Everything that's happening is happening to facilitate our movement that we are into. No born of human being can stop what we are doing. Today, we have to do with issue of all the history for over 3 days, still making 3 days. We are positioning the lies. We got a position on how Finland got their independence and who is Finland as a country. You see that the same thing that we are passing through today is what Finland passed through. It's only that there is a comment I saw here from who is that? From Daga. What kind of 38,000 people lost over 4 million during Biafran war? So what else again? Yes, that is what Alexander Stubb wants us to buy ourselves more. He said that one, he see that one as a war he fought with Russia. Then you know that after fighting with Russia, they fight brutal within themselves. The two groups that march start fighting and buying each other. When they continuously buying each other, what happened? They buy over 38,000 people. When you fight with Russia, do you lose over 4 million? Finland, Alexander Stubb, did you? I want to conclude by asking Alexander Stubb, please, what is that offense of Mas Simon Eba? For me, I said that his offense is to stay in your land to fight for freedom of his own people. Because in your own, you will say, we are not in exile when we are fighting. But history proves that anybody who wants to be a freedom fighter, who wants to defend his people, has only 3 places to stay, which the history said is one is prison, exile, or grave. Abatobia is in exile. Chukwuemeka is in grave. Mazina Nekano is in prison. So we are why did you come to imprison us again? Why do you want to add your own? Is it how you want to make the world a better place, you said? Alexander Stubb and the Finnish authority, the police in Helsinki, in Lati, who are detaining Mas Simon Eba. After courts, I thought it's after courts, if somebody never been fought good, that you need to allow him to go. Why are you because of he's a black man? Because now you think that a black man does not deserve a freedom. You think that a black man don't need to lead his people to have a new nation that are going to work, manufacture more than you, more than your country, are going to be a better place more than your own country. Is it all this is the offense of Mas Simon? Why don't you tell him, no, I am jealous, I don't want to do that in my country. Leave. When you entered, you are once a prime minister of Finland. Obatobia is a prime minister of Biafran people up to now. So taking him away, that could not solve. That is when you will know that he's not the one, that we are even the one that encouraging him to be doing what he's doing. Despite you take him away, do we stop? We come to your land and we are declared. And that is why you are angry, because the government blame you for allowing us to declare United States of Biafra again. From that day we declare to you today, airborne badman is going off in Biafra land, Finland. What are you doing about that? You, all the people that was died in Biafra land, their blood is on your head. The heads of Finland, the head of Alexander Stubb, because you have the right to intervene and say, no, I know him, he's my guy. He's not a terrorist. He's not inciting anybody. He's only fighting. He's doing what we Finland did before we get our own freedom. That is what Mas Simon Eba is doing. Why are you being so selfish? Why are Finland being so wicked? Why are you evil man? If I look at your face, Alexander Stubb, I see evil. I see wickedness. I see heartless. That is what I'm seeing in the eyes, in the face of this man called Alexander Stubb. The criminality man, the man who like terrorists more than the real indigenous people. The man who went to meeting to sit with Chetima, the leader of the terrorists of Boko Haram, of the ISWAP in Nigeria. That is the man that you want to go and have a handshake with. That is the man you seated with. We are, even Adaba Tobia was still covering you as a friend. He knows very well. What a bad friend you are to Abatobia. What a bad president you are to Finland. You are bringing calamity upon Finland, and that calamity will fall if you did not strap your step. The calamity you are wavering for. See, any country who take money from Nigeria is going down, because Nigeria business of everything is down. So once you put your hand there, you are going down. You did not see another country to go and do business with. It's Nigeria. Because of you feel like you can use Abatobi to do the exchange of your economy. It can never happen, even though you have tried that. But we are telling you that it can never happen. It's not going to work, because we Biafrans are here to stand to defend our government. Without Abatobi, we are moving. With him, we are moving. With Martin and the card, we are moving. Without him, we are moving. So there is no way to stop. I told you, Alexander, stop. If you can stop the sunshine in heaven, that is only time that your plan will work on Obatobia. But if you dare not stop the sunshine, you cannot. If you cannot use your hand and cover the moon, that is what we are into. That is how it is. So for you and your Nigeria government who send you, you can never. In fact, it's not working. It's not what? It's not working. The real Biafran people today are here defending our mandate. Over 50 million votes was casted. Was what? Was casted. Just like I said, just like the way Benue states are feeling it now. Remember, Benue people betrayed Biafra during the war. Yes, that is why I said that. Alexander, stop. What this thing you allowed to happen in Biafra land, it must surely happen to you. Ask Benue people who, in the first place, who colluded with Nigeria to fight us and betray us during the time of 1967/1970. Go and ask them what they are facing today. Alexander, stop. You will face it. Finland will face it unless you release Obatobia, apology, and paid him for all his rights that you denied him. But if you did not do that, the calamity that they are falling in Benue people right today will fall in Finland. Don't think it's a magic. The God in heaven is watching you. You will never go scot-free. Alexander, stop. All the innocent blood wasted from November 2019 today is upon your head. That is one that I want Alexander Stop to know. My people, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us. There's nothing anybody can do. You see all these gangsters, they are like what? They are like the red people. Let me start from Adandosh. Listen to this one.
This guy that's not intelligent, very intelligent. Imagine that now only Connie that this is strong. So Nancy a big thank you very much. Push in a moment alone. May I thank you for sending the mega, have about one snap, I was sending the mega and believe it that time. Put in any kind of form. Not knowing that they can walk and they go say,
why am I recording? You come because of the money. Adandos. These are people that Nigerian government are sponsoring, like the way Russia sponsor the red Finland.
Thank you very much. Like it was here. Imagine that no one many money and abonada. Oh, I'm not for man. I record here. Because I want to sell
now he's condemning Ogen Kero. Well, after that, he went to that work with him. Today, what happened? Not this, my brother. Didn't have Roman? This is a white-head painted woman. Only Socha Bonya, is Siawa. Massive. Only Socha Bonya, is Siawa. Or a painted Siawa, Abro, Socha. Why nobody see a color white? So he get
honestly speaking. Somebody back in at least don't know like or go in here for ya. Only quarter ya.
What be here for?
The one that them but the one in Chapul say.
Yeah, boy. I want you
here. Only my Chapul say.
Let all the wins.
Now one of this is not just.
Yeah.
Them and everybody natural. Everyone natural way how to bring you down.
You already down already. Now. You already down. You are already down. You have one about the US government.
Yes. That's the river there.
And you know today.
That's the river there. Let's see if we get
this is when the vagabond was breaking egg. And then mentioned the egg your break in Anka's food Adandos. That is why he fell back working with him. That is why, because they all want money. And that's why I said that these people are like the red Finnish people who Russia sponsored. So all this that you see this woman doing today, she is the Russia government are the ones sponsoring them. So Nigeria government are the one doing what? Sponsoring all these individuals that you are seeing here today, claiming which they are not fighting for Biafra. They are only fighting for who? For their stomach and the government that sent them. Let's listen to something that our DPM post for
from
our
the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, also known, of course, as UNESCO. Continued involvement in UNESCO is not in the national interest of the United States. UNESCO works to advance divisive social and cultural causes and maintains an outsized focus on the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, a globalist ideological agenda for international development at odds with our America First foreign policy. UNESCO's decision to admit the, quote, State of Palestine, end quote, as a member state is highly problematic, contrary to U.S. policy, and contributed to the proliferation of anti-Israel rhetoric within the organization. Continued U.S. participation in international organizations will focus on advancing American interests with clarity and conviction, based on President Trump's executive order.
Yes, my people.
So it was reported that Buhari actually died in London and that he was taken to Saudi Arabia. Then he was.
Sorry. Every country are trying to do something that will benefit their country. That is what the government is doing right now. They are doing things to make that everything the way US are doing it. That is where we are learning our own, and from there we've got it right, because in the world right now, US happen to be the most country that are getting everything right. And I'm happy that is where Dr. Ngozi Arabeze are learning. What will we do to make sure that we get our country well, and everything that we do will be in the favor of what? Of our people. I said what? That is what the government is doing right now. So nobody should come and tell you anything. Forget the shenanigan, forget all this that do social media. The truth
I will
must
go
be
help
told.
from Finland, so please pay attention to the vital message being discussed here by our Deputy Prime Minister. Let's take it back. Listen.
Witness that Nigeria state is bent on keeping our Onyedu Nnamdi Kanu in custody for the next 20 years.
That's why I want to play that video for Igbe Butoza.
Just like Finland is bent on delaying our Prime Minister as long as possible. That is the deal. That is the collaboration. That is their plot. Now, they have delayed Onyedu's court appearance till October the 10th. 3 months. For nothing. He has not done anything. 3 months now. And all of you that were there following Onyedu Nnamdi Kanu, making noise about Onyedu Nnamdi Kanu, all of you that were there following him. And he told you, when you look for him, do what you have to do. What are you doing? What are you all doing
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're relaxing in your homes, right?
People told are dancing
And
music.
Tinubu have locked him up for another 3 months till October the 10th. And the legitimate governors will come out and tell you, oh, take it easy. We're going to do amnesty for you. They are the ones that should seek amnesty from Biafra, not genuine indigenous Biafrans. These the legitimate governors, they are politicians, they are businessmen and women are the ones that will seek for amnesty in Biafra land. Not you, not me and you, indigenous Biafrans. Whom Biafra is our home.
Yes, that is why I want to capture this particular place and why I bring the video. In what happened in Finland. After Finland has finally get their freedom, all this Red Army did what? They bring them out, they give them amnesty. The Finnish government happened to be the white one. They give amnesty to these individuals, to these red people. That's why what DPM said, that the governors, the politicians, and all these fake Biafran people who are, this is what we are doing, they are the one that will need amnesty, not Biafra Liberation Army. That's why I said that if people must sit up. Because anybody who works against the government, who did not support this government in the first place, and who never come in timeline to get order or assignment from the government, when immediately we finish every this thing and we in Biafra land, they all must need what? Amnesty. The amnesty must be bringing some of them out from prison and set them free. Amnesty must be bringing some of them from where they are and tell them this is what you guys to do. Bringing many people out from prison, because a lot will happen in Biafra land. So the amnesty was meant for those one Nigerians and those that they claim they are fighting for this freedom with us. Why they are sabotaging us like the way the red Finland people sabotage the white people, their declaration, their independence. This is how it happens. So the amnesty is not for Biafra Liberation Army, the genuine one. The amnesty will be between the bad Biafra Liberation Army, those that are not in with the government. Those politicians, all of them and those who are Nigerians today, they are the one that are going to look for amnesty. Like what Finland did. After all this, Finland did now get inside recognition, inside reconciliation of their people. And that will happen in Biafra land. Everyone will be told you that go and fight for your own for the way you want when we never have a government. Not now we have the government. Everything we are going to fight, everything that we are going to do must to be under United States of Biafra government. If that is not what you are supporting, you are making a mistake. If we able to learn your lesson. I see my own brother Chinedu. Good morning from here. I greet you. His morning also here. I greet you. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much, my brother. I love you. One love, my brother. Thank you. How is your side? Hope things are moving well. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans. So, my people, we must understand and be taking the real measurement in everything that we are doing. If we were told Zomazina the Kano was being delayed for him to come out of the world, you are dancing music on the street. See how foolish people are. If we were told you are dancing music, spreading money. Oh, so that is what it is. You don't care. But I thought you take an oath to defend and protect Biafra land. Your leader has no case to answer. You are doing nothing. You are calm. You are happy dancing music on the street. And the Nigeria police, Nigeria army are kidnapping and buying our people every blessed day. That was sometimes I will ask, when they arrest our people, when they kidnap our people, I will ask, where is this? Where is our men? What are they doing? We are watching you. We cannot be under you, but you must be under the government. We are not under you, you and we are under our government. So for now, our PM, we never had anything. Finland, I said it here yesterday, Finland never tell us what they say we should give 2 weeks. They give 2 weeks for them to present his release bail. We never see. And our DPM asked that question on the Saturday last fundraising. But I asked our DPM, the government, to put eyes on ground because Finland really want to bring Maasama back to Nigeria. Finland, they want to bring Obatobe to Nigeria. Do you know that we are in the courts fighting and the case is going on? Nigeria sent delegate to go and pick up Obatobe here. They know that our government intervene and some world powers, some world organization intervene. Obatobe could have been in Nigeria by now. They don't know. That's why I said our government should be more. We need to be asking Finland, where is Obatobe? The 2 weeks has passed. Why are you keeping him? We want to see him. We want to see Obatobe. You can't mute us. This is going to 3 weeks now. You can't mute him like this, and we are not seeing him. We want to see him in Finland. Our government should demand to see Obatobe for them to know, because I did not trust Finland 1%. Alexander Stubb, that evil man, is ready to do anything. But what he forgets is that when you get something in a bad way, that thing will disappear in a bad way. This is the truth of what is happening right now. Nobody, no DPM said that he never got, and that is why I like her being transparency. She said, I never got any information about Obatobe after the court, and they say 2 weeks. The 2 weeks has gone, nothing. That is why I said we need to ask Finland, what is Obatobe? Because you know that Finland had Simon over to Nigeria. They are going to poison him in the plane and kill before he will land. These things that we almost know. It is very, very important. No, my brother. No, we are not moving to Finland. Finland arrested our PM, our Prime Minister, and keep him in their custody because the Nigerian government sent letter to them for them to arrest him, that he's sponsoring terrorists, that he's causing violence because of his fighting for our freedom. Our PM he's a citizen of Finland before he joined the struggle as an Biafran man, and he was here leading until he became our PM. So Finland arrested him. Finland arrested our leader Mazi Simon Ebanjoko, our PM. That is what we are saying. So that is why our brother was asking where about him. For over 2 weeks, going to 3 weeks now, we never had anything. And after the court that he won in Finland court, Finland refused to let him go. They said they will put bail terms, bail release or whatever. Tuesday will never. That is why I said our government must put eyes on Finland. Yes, that bad thing always go to bad. That is it. Finland has spoiled their hand. That thing we have on their name and where we put them is no longer where they are today. We were not going to allow them to do that. My people. Yes, our past current leader. We have 2 leaders. One is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Nigerian government went to Kenya and kidnapped him, blindfolded him, bring him back to Nigeria, and for over 5 years put him in a very tough place underground, chain him for over 5 years, maximum 5 years now, my brother. Then Finland, because of the arrest him, Obatobe, Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, took over. He's in Finland. Now he took over. He took over from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who Nigerian government kidnapped in Kenya and bring back to Nigeria because of his fighting for this new nation. Now Finland arrested our PM who live in their country. He is a citizen. You know what one is called? He's a dwarf citizen of Finland. So when they arrested Obatobia for over 8 months right now, and they brought him in court, and in their court to prove that this man is an innocent man, Finland refused him to go. Till today I'm talking to you. They said in last court, after everything, that they will, in next 2 weeks, they will bring out bail condition. This man does not need to have bail condition. What they need to do is to decide and acquit him. But we said, okay, let us see the bail condition. And that 2 weeks has gone. He's going to another 1 month again. So this is how Nigerian governments are trying to press us down. Anybody who rose up to talk about Biafra, to lead Biafra people to their destiny, to our freedom, the government will do everything. They will bribe their way into that country and arrest or kidnap that person. So we need to understand it. You need to understand it, that this is what we are. Even Mazin Nandekano has a British citizen. Thank you, Daga. Mazin Nandekano has a British citizen passport. And he was in Kenya with that passport, and they kidnapped him also. Because those who are in Nigeria try to lead us, they have all of them. They have all taken all of them away. And we said, the only way the takeaway will stop is for you to be. Because in a freedom fighter, you have only 3 places. The 3 places is, one is in exile, being in another country, like our PM will be in Finland. The other one is the grave. You know what it's called, grave? When somebody dies. The other one is in prison. So the only one who is in exile is Simon. They do that. But what you need to know is that because they kidnapped him, he has pulled down all the structures for us to go and declare and move on as a new country, whether he comes out or not. That is why we went on that country he's living, Latin Finland, in Helsinki, to declare our independence on November 29, 2024. This is how it happens. So this is what we're saying today, that no matter what happens, nobody will quench this fire. Igbe must train with caution. He must stop this shenanigan that he is doing, because that is not how military rules. That is why we said we are building one of the best army in the world. Where do you see American army? That's when they see where they are fighting. How could this Igbe Butozo be so callous and so, I don't know, his reason is too poor. Tell me when Finland was fighting, where the army was dancing on the street, and somebody they kidnapped the whole year to lead the ransom, and those that give you instruction on what to do, you could not carry it out because of, and the government give you a small money, ask you to be playing like if you are supporting, as if you are defending the land, while you are not. You are no longer defending our land. You are no longer defending our land. With this your video dancing, celebrating. What are you celebrating? Are you celebrating the kidnap of Mazen Nandekano? Are you celebrating the arrest of Mas Simon Epa? Are you celebrating the attack? They attacking your own government that was meant to save you? Is it what you are celebrating, Igbe Butozo? What has come over you because of money? How much do they give you that you don't know that when Biafra is fully restored, that you will have that thing in abundance? We are fighting, you are playing masquerade. We are fighting, you are dancing, you are celebrating. What are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? Is it how you learn from other countries' army? That is a problem. We Biafran people, we don't learn, we don't check histories. People doesn't read history of other countries. But let me show you now. Butoza was dancing on the street. Let me play the video for you. No, you never see it. Hold on, I have the video here.
All these Eastern governors, all these Biafran governors, and the Dofa hostage.
Look at
it. You know, just hostage. People are hostage.
The governor South, no, that hostage. Butozo is there. He's the one wearing different attire uniform. That is Butozo. That is the one wearing different attire uniform that has badge here, badge here, badge here. That is Igbe Butozo. Tell me, this dance of Ibe Butozo, did Ibe Butozo break DSS underground cell and bring Mazinani Kano out? Did Ibe Butozo arrest all the politicians in Biafra land? Is it why he's dancing? You see how dumb, how daft this young man is. That is why he said that this man is too local to be our triple general. But it's because of now. Time will come, if things will change, and things are changing for good. Those who know what it means to be an army are talking. They are coming very soon. Look at somebody like this. Your land is bleeding and you are dancing. Your land is bleeding, you are celebrating. The people are being kidnapped and you are dancing on the streets. What a shame. What a dance of a shame as the people is dancing in social media. What a disgrace to a new nation called Biafra. And this man is brought upon us. My people, let nobody panic. The real Biafra Liberation Army, they are on grounds. They are doing their work. And they understand that they don't need to do church. They don't need to do notice me. They don't need to celebrate anything. The only time we have to do this is when our leader is out and when we have finally defended our land and chase away the enemies, the Fulani invaders, the Boko Harams, the ICC, the ISWAP, the Lakrawas. That is only time we have to dance. When countries, when we have marched, when we are start spending our own currency, Gemma, in our land, that is when we are going to be dancing like this, not now. So he's a foolish, but let him know that he who laughed last, loved the best. He who laughed last, loved the best. So my fellow Biafran people, we are going to draw the curtain here today, unless we have a phone call. If we wait for 5 minutes, no phone call, we are going to draw the curtain here. Because I think we have done it today. We have made people understand that this Finland, they fought a brutal war. They have a two faction, red and white. And the red was against the white. Why the white are the one who get their freedom, independent for them? Why Russia was sponsoring the red? Like the way Nigeria are sponsoring these people who are against United States of Biafra. The same thing happened here. We are going to be continuously playing this video and analyzing it until get to everybody's understanding. So you will know what we are supporting and what we are doing. That's why people who declare the independence of Finland, they stand until they got it. And after 13 years, Finland got recognition. We play that video. Yes, I hope we all remember. We all remember. So my people, I return back from work. I just put off. I just wear the way I want and sit here to let us do this next for today. So I want to thank you all in the comment section. In conclusion, we're going to use close with prayer. Now Sundibo, now Skachua Kai my premier Nile is an Bassiaro. On your name, freedom. Or you want to rock Roman, none or beyond more when you're in freedom. Every I never will make equal. And when I na second to 12, but it told me German and built the brand solid. I didn't even make a program on Cabo style. Then you never know what Seattle. When I say you kill a Jamali and Bulelu. When I say no Zobna Kais may make the Shetazium of phone one came on and came on here and Bagaran. He nice, it's not you and I recognize the Megrano. I don't know what you can egg, but I got school card here. He said, I don't know, we have a call, I don't know what is what we are doing, but let us see. Let us see. We give the chance of the call. After the call, we close. Yes, it's a call. Let us allow Mazi Uche. Let him conclude the program for us. Yes, Mazi, go on. We are about to close, but let us give you the chance.
Yes. I was for I admit so that people look big. But Toma is watching Biafra is my home. Thank you so much. May God of our ancestors continue to bless you,
and
protect
you.
you.
We all.
See, Finland, I have a message for Finland. Finland is something Finland did in their country, is something we Biafra do also in their country too. Our own is not different, right?
Yes.
So there is nothing Finland will do with Nigeria. There is nothing Finland will do with Nigeria. the everything they are trying to do is already there. Right? Then come about Igbe Butuzo. Look at Igbe Butuzo. He's dancing. Thank God that you know Igbe Butuzo. You know, we are the men. See what Igbe Butuzo was disgracing himself. He was celebrating because of he was celebrating because of Nigeria people are giving him money. He's collecting money for Nigeria people, for Nigeria government. 101 million %, I'm telling you. Igwe Butuzo is celebrating. He want to show his power. The same thing, why he paint, why he spray, like in France, he's doing. He want to compete with this COS. It's something Igwe Butuzo is showing himself. That's why he bring all these boys to just fooling himself, think he's fooling everybody. Igwe Butuzo is an idiot. Look at the scammer unite. Now the picture is already out. Or
yes, sir.
The picture is already out in the social media. Let him go and hide again. My brother, my family, breaking news, Chapter United. The picture is already in everywhere in social media. You see why paint, why short her, Ebon Abraham yesterday now I just one yesterday, I want to die yesterday. You see, this Biafra is like a water, it's water wave. Water have no energy. Anything you put in the water, water will throw it, it will roll, it will come out. Even if somebody sink in the water, later he will die in the water, later he will sink up. You see this Biafra, people don't know what is Biafra. That's why everybody wants to talk Biafra. You see what? Now, but it's if we again, Biafra unite, picture Here's Rezo Apatagi here. Although after me, shit about my email, which you want to get my chap. Okay, my chap, I could tell you, okay, my chap making it, Ada, Jonah, daughter. You see this government, this one can do our log and email and vote with them. Car is not good area, Paul. It's no good area. No mind all this useless team, criminal. Everybody want to come out for because of the president. Everybody needs money. Money. Everybody just pretending yourself, fooling yourself that fooling yourself. They are fighting for freedom. Why they are fighting for their money? Everybody, mad people everywhere. All about here.
For now.
Finland. It's about look, Hannah can get up to be but you can't destroy her kill one by one. You see that? You see, COS? You see that woman? You see that woman? That
woman, you know why he choose her.
Yes, exactly. You know, our leader said it before. He said a freedom fighter must be rich. It must there, you must that you okay on your own before you now particularly people.
You must be well read.
No,
you must be well read.
Yes.
You must be a politician. You must be outspoken. That is the policy.
Yes, not you just want I cannot suffer for this people. Now give me this money. Or then give up to them. Only I will take care of here. They will take care of here. Hope was the man don't listen. They will take care of no, one place. Now, one place. Only one place. If you want to show yourself like a soldier, you come outside. Front. Everybody running away in the street. Everybody know that something is happening. Fuck you, motherfucker. I don't bet my word. You know? He knows. Even man, page, his own page is already closed. You know, sometimes it's God. Do something how you do it things. If God gives you grace, give you the grace for you to change. But if you not change, if you want to go against that God, believe me, if the time how God will just disgrace the person, he will not even know it. Even people cannot even go up again. It's only every day going down. I'm telling you this truth. 100%. He say you are protecting your people. It's like somebody's forcing you.
Please, my people, like and share the program, please.
It's not the first thing. It's not something to the first. If it's something to the first, everybody will just say, keep moving. Everybody will go silent. Look at how Onyendu
is in prison. Mazen Nandekani is also in prison. Is dancing on the street. Are you dancing? My brother,
visit prison in Nigeria.
No, all the Southeast governors.
I don't know.
All the senators.
No, you conquer the police station.
No, you conquer
Yes. All the gossip people now, like with men, and okay, just you want to do like what why in our show na France why in our show na our show with the help us. I want to show Cairo will show that Titi years ago Titi to dream around with an to dream okay is it where you go to zone or we consume?
Do you see? He comes for one day dancing after he was doing the needful. Look at the baby dancing. Are you dancing for what? In a dancing na Biafran even only na person na doing. If able to the one the one station na Biafran or Conquer.
Not
even police station. One.
No way.
On our way. That is I told you. Biafra movement ya brozi ha na-eche ka ọ bụ brozi mgbe an illiterate ga na-lead Biafra.
No. That illiterate, they give them that chance to show your talent and to become whatever. Don't make say, gospel, don't do this, But at the end, you see that illiterate is a disease. You see that it's in their blood, DNA, it cannot go out. You see what he's doing? He just go inside one place, just dancing. Go in the street and dance. Come out express. We'll come out express and dance. Let's see. Yeah, they are just every day, just fully himself. The other idiot people are following him. He just using them, getting rich by himself. Idiot, he's not ashamed of himself.
Spend him on the street.
Everybody want to
I'm in a spread, they go on the street. Imagine the shame.
I was watching him and said, look at this, what idiot is doing. There's a military man. Where in the world is he military spraying money in the street? Where in the world is he military when they are dancing, just people that is war front dancing, spreading money. He's a foolish man.
What a disgrace. What a dance of a shame.
A disgrace. I hope our shows cannot open mouth.
This thing is, you know why it's happening? Child, now wow.
God to do things his own way. This Chukwuke Abiam, he have his own way to do his own things. You see this he have his own things to do his own way or his own. When the time reach, don't the day is the time. It's the time. You see, this Biafra this time around is not the Biafra of one person, and this is not the Biafra of individual person. It's not this Biafra of a place. I want to tell you, if you are tired, go inside your room. If soldier go, soldier come. That's what this Biafra is all about. And you see, this Biafra now, we must restore our land. It's 100%. The world know, and they are watching if you can give up or not. And we are very close to Rubicon. There is no two ways about it. No man by bomb by woman, no man by woman can stop. It's unstoppable. If you like, take 100 billion. If you like, take ambulance. If you like, whatever you like, on your own and your own family. It's not for me. It's not me and my own family. I know what I want. I want the Biafra. And the Biafra, who have already declared Biafra, we're now go into the congregation and to defend our land. And it's lost. It's must. Nobody will stop it.
Yes, sir.
Whatever anything they like, let them just be doing. Look at the four people, the people that fall in the river, the Red Sea, already they fall already in the sea. Autopilot people, they are master. They are leader now. They are spiritual on the social media. They are crying. Bring this good now, future. Oh God, will do it. God will. But when they are calling somebody daughter, or Fulani, he are calling somebody daughter. Fulani, he are calling a woman, somebody mother, somebody wives. They are calling. See this woman since 8 months now. Just no, tell me, no name. These people never call this OCOS.
Yes, now.
But you know, that's the word for wise person. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Biafra is my home. This is our platform.
Yes.
We have span in this platform. We must continue and we must fight to get home. Everybody will celebrate. Everybody will see ourselves. Thank you very much, Biafra, all over the world. Please, everybody should go and subscribe for this Biafra is my home channel. Please, it's must. This is not about begging. It's not begging. It's must because everybody need it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. God bless you. I see Amy from Turkey. Amy, good morning from here. Thank you for coming inside the platform. I greet you. Thank you. I see Asatina. I see Adan Dishe. Good morning from here. Thank you so much for coming. Please like the program if you never, because we do exposition today about Finland. How Finland have two factions in 1917. After they have declared their independence on December 6, 1917, they have red and white. And the red was against the white. The white are the one who declared their independence. I see Asatina said, look how tattered and the washed Biafra Unite looks. My brother, I never believed that voice this is a man I called when I was on ground. I told, please, can we see to talk? He blocked me till today. When I don't have any evil intention, he blocked me. This Biafra Unite, you are right though. It looked like Sussex also. Because the Sussex was so tiny. Look at how tiny this man it is. Look at how tiny it is. Asishinedu Obioha, you are welcome. Good morning from here, my brother. Please, as you come in, please like the program. The like is on, there is a 3 dots in front of you on your phone. Just click on that 3 dots. It will open, you will see like and share. And if you never subscribe, please do that favor to subscribe so we can get to the maximum we need. We can also stream live, please. That is the only thing you can do for me. Only to like the program. Please turn the like button. Like the program, my people. So now there's something I want to ship more before. Even I have closed this program, but this call bring back something that I have to use 3 or 5 minutes to be here more. In case if anyone wants to call, you are free to call to submit your own submission. Your own thought on what we have discussed today or from the time you entered. But if you want to get what we discussed, go back to the video. You will see how between Finland and what they are doing to Obatobie and what happened to Finland when they declared their own nation and how they fought against them until they get it right. That is where we are today. So if anybody wants to call, you are free to call, please. Yes, that is what YouTube are doing to me. They keep on reducing both the like and those that are watching. But it doesn't matter. But after the program, if you off the program, then repost the program, you will see 600 and 500 and. But when you are watching, they will bringing it down. This is what I'm experiencing. But it doesn't matter. What matters most is that our people are hearing the message. That is why I like when I say people should like and share. If anybody has something to talk, you are free to call to lay your own view. Then look at what Igbo Tuesday is doing. You find out those who are leading Igbo tools, like honestly, Igbo tools are working with Adado Aramman and their group. Because the kind of dance he's dancing on the street, the kind of thing he is doing is what people at Adado Aramman they are doing. I ask this Igbo tools, this music that you are dancing, are you dancing because of you have conquered Biafra land and chased enemy away? Is it why you are dancing? Because already Rama will come to social media or Kwe Boba with you dear Nobi. Or Kwe Oba see your Kwe. Obasia Yokwe. After I told you, YouTube resist me. I cannot put anything here until they said until I get 1,000 subscribers. That is the problem I face. So that is why to put the link here becomes a problem. That is why I always mention the link. That the link is Biafra is my home. Once you tap Biafra is my home, they cut you and write it together. Then you put TV on the space, you can get it. That is the problem. So Igwe Butozo, this music that you are dancing proves that you are the same brain, the same dumb brain like Radio Rama. Like Remy Juice. Is it how that is? Even if Igwe Butozo comes back, he doesn't need to be our triple general. You know what it means? General of all. It's not possible. He is too local. His brain is too poor. That is why nothing is moving. That is why the military are not chasing army away. That is why they are not chasing police away in Biafra land, because who call himself triple general don't know the road to do the job. He doesn't articulate. He doesn't have the ability to reason and the reason. He doesn't have the ability to articulate what he's doing and know that am I doing it. No, he's not doing that. So that is why I said, Igwe Butozo, I know for now that we have a nation, he is too small to lead Biafran people as the leader, as the head of our military. He's not there. Whoever wants to be a leader must be well read also. Whoever going to be the leader of Biafra liberation must to the Biafran nation must to be well read. Must be someone that his brain is working. Must be somebody that have something upstairs. Not this kind of thing. That is why we told you dancing dance of shame in the spirit of Biafra land. Chai, what a shame. What a shame. I know that's that you did what? I know that you have, even in one state, that you have take over from one state, and from there you come out to do the land for. What have you done? Igwe Butozo did nothing. Police are there, the barracks are there, everything are there. He's doing nothing. He's only come to dance and spread money on social media. I am sorry for you. You answering triple general. That name does not benefit you at all. That name you answer is a disgrace to the Biafran people, because you are dancing dance of the chain. My people, please, it's 3 hours. I am back from work. I have to go and rest. Please, my people, we're going to end it here till the same time tomorrow morning. Here I am. It's 7:40. I always come, which it is 5:40 in Biafran time. So any other country, I don't know how it is on their own. So my people, I thank you all and I greet you all as we continue to stand with only one government, only one, United States of Biafra. Only one government, led right now by Dr. Ngozi Arabueze. If you are not taking command, the one chain command of Biafra is on United States of Biafra government. Any other body, whether any other police, must take instruction from the government. Please, I indulge you as you come. Please like and share. Chibozo, I need to thank for coming in. If you never subscribe, please subscribe on the YouTube channel. Biafra is my home. You will see it. Just go on YouTube, type Biafra is my, just write it together. Do not give a space for that Biafra is my home. Write it together. Then give a space and write TV. Then you go to this channel, please, my people. Do me that. We need us to subscribe so we can be able to be, a lot of things need to be done. A lot of things need to be doing here. But because of the new method of YouTube, until you go to 1,000, that is only where they will leave you to do anything. Now, Biafra is United will be on the run. Then tomorrow, we are going to continue with Finland, two factions of red and white. There is another part we are going to discuss with it tomorrow. After that, we are going to fully talk about Biafra is United tomorrow. Tomorrow, we will give Finland the way we do on Finland 1 hour and a half, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Then we come to Biafra United, give Biafra United so 1 hour to expose Biafra United tomorrow. And people will say their mind. Biafra is United is on the run. Radio Rama has killed you. Remember, Radio Rama was the one who was showing up at Obiya video in Finland. So she's the only one who has your picture. Because all go if we forward or your picture. Today, or send the other friend, the friend there send the other friend. From there, your picture have zoomed off in social media. Look at how tattered, how tiny, like a electric pole you are. And you are, because of God give you voice. And you think you can come to use and receive. Because your cup has full. That is why your picture post on social media. That your Rama has finally brought you down. Run, oh, they will catch you. Run, Biafra is unite. So my people, from me, from here, because it's a wonderful day. Thank you so much, my people. I greet you all. Thank you.